With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow, his tastes are low and feels to go, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. You're snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun, a child's can't to see it flowers making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a bike pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over it and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Sunday the 29th of January 2023. I do hope you're all doing well indeed. As you can see, Phil has finally fucking woken up from his peaceful slumber. Finally said something in his goddamn chat. Stream's not live yet on his part, but he's finally, after being late by about 6 or 7 minutes, turned up. No apologies to everyone for fucking keeping him waiting. His start time was fucking meant to be at UK time 6:45 PM. And he was late by about 6 or 7 minutes. Not even an apology, say I'm sorry I was running late, things. No, just turns up late. Fuck professionalism, fuck this being Phil's fucking job or anything, you know what I mean? His fucking chat wondering where the fuck he is. So, while we're waiting for Phil to go probably live, not shit, shout out to That Being Said. And they've got the mad lad Prophet, you know, on there. Look at him, look at Prophet wearing a fucking cap to hide his big bald head. But Prophet's on fucking That Being Said right now, and I hope you guys have checked out at some point today, as I have, and given that wee, like, you know, actually, you know what I mean? It's good to see Prophet getting some attention as well. His channel, he's trying to get up to like a 1,000 subs. And the last I seen he was like 850, 870 or something. Let's see how he's doing now. 884. So yeah, show Prophet some love. Get him to 1,000 subs already, man. The guy deserves it. But yeah, Prophet on That Being Said. Let's have a wee quick listen and see what I'm saying.
So right away he thought, I need a new capture card because Jasper's been sitting on top of it. And it's like, well, no. Like, just set up a custom resolution in OBS. Unplug it, replug it in. Set your resolution. But like I showed in that video that I did, he was under the completely wrong fucking menu in OBS. He was under the one for where you adjust like your saturation and your color and your brightness and everything. He wasn't actually looking at the resolution settings.
That's a very good example, by the way, of Prophet's fucking videos as well. Prophet does a lot of videos debunking Phil's stupidity when it comes to technology as well, in particular technology, because obviously Prophet's very, you know, he's quite good with technology, so he things, you know what I mean, he knows when Phil's trying to talk anything about, you know, the specifics about technical aspects of like stream quality or hardware or whatever. Prophet knows his shit, and he often makes videos debunking Phil, and not only just saying why it's wrong, but showing why it's wrong. Prophet will go out his way sometimes to actually buy the fucking same products that Phil has to show how easily it is to fucking do this shit. So yeah. Oh, look at Phil. Phil's got a fucking dilemma. Do we go live, or do I upload an Oblivion short first? Or do I save it for tomorrow? Let's go live. I'm ready. Aye, let's go fucking live, for you're already fucking late. I am waiting for Phil to go live so I can mute his stream immediately so we don't fucking have to endure his god-awful fucking music. Any fucking second now, this piece of shit fucking stream that Phil has is going to go fucking live, and I'm going to be in a rush to fucking silence the goddamn thing because his music is fucking trash. So, yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed my day off yesterday. I was quite happy to fucking not have to endure Phil yesterday. It was quite nice to just fucking chill with pals, you know, like a... We played some snooker. I'm terrible at fucking snooker. You know, I've been playing it fucking on and off with my pals since, you know, for like fucking 15 years now or something at least, and I've never been fucking good at the game. It's one of those things I'll never get any fucking better at. But I don't fucking play it to a good. I just play it for a fucking laugh with friends. That's the way it is. And yeah, I had a few drinks as well, a few beers, a few vodkas. You know how it goes, and got myself back home. last bus home, you know, and yeah, it was an enjoyable wee Saturday for me, you know, a Phil-free day for me. I do hope you all enjoyed your Saturdays, however you spent it. For me, it required several amounts of alcohol being consumed. Dash is his highest break I've won. My highest ever break in snooker is, I got red, black, red before. So that's what, is 17. I think it's a break of 17 is my highest ever break. Which is pretty pish, you know, it's not bad, but yeah, that rarely fucking happens. I mean, if I get a break at all, it's a fucking rarity. I'm just not that fucking good at the fucking game. I'm a pool kind of person. I'm definitely better off playing pool, whether it's 9-ball American pool or kind of British pool with red and yellows. I'm better off playing pool. Bigger pockets. No. Fucking garbage, fucking trash, fucking Phil's shitey fucking music. Okay, we have muted it now. Phil's members have gone down to 4, 6, 7 once more. I think they're going up and down. They're quite fluctuating quite heavily. Let's actually see. Because he was at 466, 465, 466, yeah. Phil is due to lose 6 members, I think, throughout today. So yeah, Phil is going to drop down at some point after today, 6 more members. So yeah, that's it. That being said, alive right now, guys. You want to check them out. Feel free to pop by and show them some love. They're 4 likes away from blowing bubbles. That being said, they're 4 likes away from getting a bubble fucking blown. Oh my fucking god, it's so fucking close to you. Make sure you fucking like their stream as well. Hang on, I'll fucking send you a link so you can fucking go and like their stream so they can blow bubbles so fucking everyone. Now you'll fucking link to the stream, fucking array. You fucking go. Okay, so yeah. Bill's alive right now, finally, and yeah, he's going to hold off from uploading this short and either upload it between streams or tomorrow. His fucking brand new Oblivion short. That's going to be fucking exciting, I'm fucking sure. But let's spin this wheel and determine what is going to be today's criteria for the bingo card. A years ago story. Good old years ago story, back in the fucking day, back in this day, back in that day, back when I played this game back then. Like, years ago story it can apply to so many different things. A years ago story. But before I even continue with anything, I do want to apologise again. After I finished streaming on Friday, I actually uploaded a couple of videos about Phil deleting. He manually used a YouTube editor to remove the end of his Warzone uploaded video. Because he was breaking terms of service in that fucking video, and yeah, he got in quite a bit of trouble for it. So everyone's fucking reporting Phil for fucking violating YouTube terms of service, fucking threatening to ban somebody if you don't give him fucking money. Clear violation of the terms of service. I uploaded a second video after that saying Phil had also deleted that Warzone stream. You know how he makes streams private once he's finished streaming? He'll often just make that stream private. That way he has it there available on his channel should he ever need to do anything, like, you know, amend something if an upload goes wrong or something. I said incorrectly that Phil had deleted that Warzone stream to try and avoid potential punishment from YouTube. That was a mistake on my part, and I've already made a wee community post apologising for that mistake, you know, because I uploaded that video saying that Phil had deleted the Warzone stream when he hadn't. Phil definitely used YouTube Editor to remove the end of his recorded video for public fucking consumption of him fucking violating YouTube terms of service. But because that live stream is still on his channel, then YouTube can absolutely do something about it if they so choose to do so. So it basically means that, you know, he's not escaped from potential punishment, although Phil's probably not going to get fucking punished anyway. It's fucking Phil. YouTube never does anything fucking serious to Phil, really, unless he really fucking monumentally fucks up. Damien Anson's asking me, do I think he's going to address the removal of the Call of Duty stream for breaking terms of service? Look, that's the thing. Technically, he's not removed the stream. It's like, I mean, all his live streams anyway are fucking privated, so we never get access to his direct live streams again once he's finished streaming because they're private fucking streams. But the thing that will potentially be asked of him is whether he's going to address why his Warzone video randomly cuts off. So there was no technical issues of it, and it was available before for people. I mean, it was there for people to see. It's fucking how I remember checking it out myself the following morning when I woke up that fucking morning on the Friday morning to fucking watch the wee highlights of what fucking happened in Warzone. people were saying, oh, Phil was toxic as hell and all shit. So I saw Aquatile's clip of it, and I thought, Jesus Christ, and then I fucking checked out the raw fucking video itself, and it was there as well at the time. And yeah, and then afterwards, Phil actually went back to YouTube editor and removed the violation, essentially. So we'll see. I don't think you're just going to do anything about it, but it'd be funny if it did. Anyway, what was the bingo criteria again? Years ago story. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, please can somebody give me a number between 1 and 200 for today's bingo card? The first number in chat I see will be the card I picked for today's bingo shenanigans, which contains the term years ago story. 42. Tomion said 42. That was the first one I saw in chat. So we're going to go to the 42nd bingo card that contains years ago story, and that will be what we use for today's fun and games. So the left hand side card is the card we're going to be using for today's bingo. Phil saying, by the way, him discussing drama, him having dead air, him doing years ago story, and him saying update. The second row is Phil saying interesting, him showing YouTuber jealousy, him butchering a word, him saying something style, and him saying detractors or trolls. The third row is Phil saying what I mean by that is interactive, him snorting, him saying gifted memberships, and him saying literally. The fourth row is Phil saying excited, in fact, him scratching his moustache, him saying support, and him doing hand graphs. What are hand graphs? It's when Phil uses his hands to show something going up or down numerically in value. He kind of fucking does like we fucking, charts. Sometimes they fucking do it as like one big slide, sometimes they go up and down with their hands, you know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying though. When he's fucking using his hands to describe something going up or down in numeric sort of value. The final row is Phil saying chill, variety, him touching his ear in some capacity, whether he's scratching it or poking at it or poking inside it, him mocking his chat, and him ignoring a troll tip. I think this is quite a strong card, but I always say that, I know, but at the same time, I can absolutely see Phil saying and doing all of these things because it's Phil Burnell after all. This is a lot of these things, a lot of things on his card are things he does very fucking regularly. We will have to cross our fingers that he's going to do every single fucking thing on this card today, so we'll have to see what comes of that. So let me save this card very quickly before I forget to save it, because it happened one time. And months was enough for me. So I hate it when I make mistakes. And whether it comes to bingo, whether it comes to even like making videos, I still feel annoyed I didn't check properly whether Phil's live stream. I thought I had checked properly for Phil's live stream being private and not, deleted or whatever. And I thought I had a right link, but it turns out I didn't. So I do hate making mistakes like that. But it is what it is. We're all human. So sorry for that. But yeah, as I said, that's the bingo set up and ready to go essentially. You guys all know the drill by now when it comes to bingo shenanigans. 25 snorts from Phil equals a free space. 10 burps from Phil also equals a free space. If he gets 100 likes on stream before recording for gameplay, that is also a free space if he blows bubbles, not shit. If we get 100 likes on this stream, that is also a free space. That's probably the hardest one to achieve. I think we've only ever had 100 likes maybe once or twice ever. It doesn't happen a whole lot, but it's not meant to be easy. I'll put it that way. It's never meant to be something easy to attain. These free spaces are earned, so yeah. But as I'm saying, you guys have the capacity and the power potentially to trigger a free space on the bingo card to help us win the game. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. You guys have the power if you want to fucking help us win bingo. And yeah. As you can see, we're all ready to go, just waiting for Phil to go properly live. What we might do there, actually, what I might fucking do is go back to that being said and we can just enjoy some of the show while we're waiting for Phil to go live. I think that's what I'll do. So let's just kind of sneakily watch that being said while we wait for Phil to go properly live, okay?
That's already busted. Like, good job, Phil, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. God. But it's just mad though. Imagine you get a PC and you're like, yep, I'm unboxing it, I'm opening it. Look, everybody, look, this is my new PC. You don't take off the side to have a look inside and see, like, oh right, this is how it's set up. This is where this thing, this is where that thing is. It just didn't look.
And yeah, which is less believable, that Phil was a bodybuilder or Phil put together PCs? Like, I'm not sure. Which is less believable? They're both equally unbelievable for me.
Well, like I said,
him putting together a PC was probably some kind of a semantics reasoning, as in maybe somebody else put together the PC and he was just there watching and holding their dick or something. I don't know.
He was cocking. He cocked it.
I've got it.
Go ahead.
Like at some point, the family bought a PC and it was a pre-build. So when they got it home and he turned it on, you had to do the setup of, enter your username, and do you want Windows to do this? And then, you sit there and wait while Windows installs and sets itself up. That's it. That's what he did. He sat there and he wrote his name. Yeah, Phil, I want to be this user. User 1. Yeah, give me like admin privileges. And then that's it.
Well,
he built a PC.
My whole theory was the way he built PCs is on CyberPower, he clicked customize. And added that SSD, and that's how he built the PC. That's my theory on it, right? Like, because a lot of people, like, when he was reading out the lists and everything, that was all just basic, and then it came to the customization options. It's like, oh yeah, 256 gig SATA 3 SSD from ADATA, and it's just like, okay,
That'll do.
like, big deal, that'll do. And then it's just like, but you have a 3 terabyte backup drive that you're writing your files to, so you have your OBS. Where do you have your OBS installed to? Well, you got it installed on your 3 terabyte drive. It's like, maybe you should install that to the 256 gig. It's faster. Like, that's just something I could think of. Like,
You're making too much sense. Get out of here.
yeah.
Get your ass out of here. I saw you doing, sometimes in chat you do write stuff like that, like helpful hints. Like, I saw your latest one on Discord. You said something like, hey, Phil, your internet's limited to 10 gigs upload. I mean, not 10 gigs upload. 10 megabytes upload. Maybe that's why you're having the problems, and you got limbed, right?
Yeah, he immediately deleted the message first and then banned me because he didn't want any of the dents to see that. Well, shit, Phil, why do you only have a 10 megabits upload? Like, that's not enough to be streaming 1080p and gaming at the same time with multiplayer.
And he pays.
But right away, like, he deleted that.
$400 a month, man. If you're paying $50 and you get that, all right, guys, there's nothing else here. I'm paying 50, but he's paying $400, guys. Think about that. $400.
Yeah, something like it's $250 for the business. It's $250 for the business line and $150 for the residential.
God, I think
and
for the next viewer's choice, like, the undercover detractors should conspire to get him to play PC Builder Simulator.
Yeah, I want to hear how he talks about shit. Like a USB-C.
Is that available on console though? I think it's only available on Steam. Is it on console? Oh, then yeah,
it's on.
We should.
I've seen PlayStation Store at least.
It has to be on Game Pass stuff. If it's not Game Pass, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if it's not Game Pass, he ain't paying for it unless someone donates it to him, right? So, but it's like,
if you've seen them read the specs from that gifted PC that he got from Chris and Teo, when he called them stats, and he was really like, "Oh, this is this much MHZ, whatever that means. This is like 4 gigabytes. It's gonna be fantastic. I really want him to play that stuff."
Yeah.
Like, I know I used to be on a website called Rage 3D, and we played that back then, and we were just laughing at it because he didn't. And that's like, I used to build PCs back when I was back in the day, and it's just like, and we're listening to him pronounce stuff, and it's just like, holy fuck, you idiot.
Like, he doesn't know what's important either. So to say stuff like, oh, cool, it has a window. Yeah. He doesn't know what's like makes it more powerful or not, So like, he like flex on things that aren't really flex, It's like, I can't give you examples now, but there was so many good examples of that. We should watch.
Check it out, guys. 6 USB slots.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's gonna be good. Make it real fast. That's gonna be real fast for gaming. You're like, okay.
Oh, this is a USB 3? Wow.
And that's the thing. Like, somebody, like, you have what is it? Battle Duck, right? Or Battle Cuck. That guy keeps telling Phil, like, he gives him like tech advice, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. And now you're telling Phil, and then Phil's believing it, and it's just like, oh god, you got the blind leading the blind there. And I'm not talking about Super Blind Man, right?
I don't think we're seeing eye to eye here.
Yeah, we're not seeing eye to eye on that one.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing, but
one of your favorite ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so awesome. It's so okay. Anyway.
Damn it, Phil's going live. Thank you very much, G-Dog, for letting me know, and Quasar. Sadly, we can't enjoy that being said anymore because Phil is going live right fucking now. You guys all know the drill by now. If Phil fucking, says or does anything on this card that I miss, please tag me in chat. Basically, just like, just did there to let me know that Phil's going live. Tag me in chat in case I miss anything. I don't try and miss things on the card, I just do some things because I am a stupid bastard. Damien's asking, am I saying Cat is playing on business line? No, Cat's playing on a personal line. Everything Cat does, everything outside of that wee office that Phil works in and operates in is on a business line. The separate line is for the rest of the entire house. So Cat will do, they'll watch random shit on TV on the business, on our personal line. Cat will do stuff on the personal internet as well. That's that, so yeah. And good luck, guys, here we go.
Alrighty, good morning everyone, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast. We're busy having fun down here on Level 1, and welcome to day 2 of my coverage of the Dead Space remake. Today is Sunday, the 29th of January, 2023. We are slowly crawling and approaching the end of January. We're almost to February, which is going to be an exciting gaming month for good reasons. And hope you guys have been enjoying everything around here on DSP Gaming, or I just hope you're doing well in general. If that's not the case, because I get the feeling soon everyone will be excited for games. It's been a slower start to this year for sure. Some years we hit the ground running with a bunch of new releases. This year's been a lot slower, but now that Dead Space Remake is out, everyone's been clamoring and playing it and going crazy. Of course, there's also Hi-Fi Rush, which is the other surprise game that came out a few days ago that no one was expecting. And a lot of people have been playing that on Game Pass and really enjoying that. So it feels like the year has finally begun. After like a 3-week slog, now it feels like things have definitely picked up, correct? So how are you all doing? I hope that the weekend is treating you well. There's a lot going on here on DSP Gaming, obviously, to juggle and balance. In fact, this morning, I woke up to another short that I could have uploaded. What's happening basically is every day, I'm doing a full day of streaming for you guys. And basically at the end of the day, I'm thinking of all the things that happened in that day's gameplay, okay? And you guys help me, especially during the day. You say, hey, that would be a great idea for a YouTube short. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so I kind of like take all those ideas together in a day that would be great for YouTube shorts. And I put them to the side. And at the end of the day, you know, I reach out to the people who've been making YouTube shorts for me. And I toss them the ideas. Say, hey, you know, here's what people came up with today. Sometimes there's one idea. Sometimes there's more than one idea. And, you know, again, I don't have the ability to edit these shorts. It's fans that do it. And thank you so much to the viewers and fans who've been working on this for me.
Let me fucking reiterate something for you, Phil Burnell. You do have the ability, you just don't fucking have the determination or the effort or the willpower to fucking make them yourself. You could absolutely fucking do these all by your fucking goddamn self if you chose to do so. But you're such a lazy piece of shit, you fucking get other people to do it for you without even fucking paying them what they're fucking owed for fucking editing for you. Why don't you fucking make them edit all your fucking videos in general? Why don't you fucking make them edit your fucking on-demand content on your normal fucking channel? That way it'll be fucking more digestible for anyone to fucking come across.
Because it's definitely helping the channel, you know, overall for engagement and bringing people to watch this stuff. It definitely helps. And it's definitely going to help moving forward now that shorts will be monetized starting this coming week. It's getting people into the rhythm of watching YouTube shorts, right? So already, you know, this week we've had multiple shorts. We had one yesterday for Dead Space Remake. That was really good. I really enjoyed that one. And, you know, I had another one, an idea for one, that I have a short for now. But the thing that's happening is basically this. The day ends. I, you know, upload my final videos for the day. And I think, what's good shorts for today? And sometimes I'll even browse through the videos to find those moments that are good YouTube shorts. And I basically document that. I say, okay, here's the good ideas. And then, you know, I send them off as suggestions. And then some days I wake up and overnight someone has made a YouTube short for me. That's really good. And that's case in point. That's what happened last night. So I kind of don't want to spoil because you guys probably have no idea what the YouTube short is from yesterday. But
what we do know from what he said earlier on is it's an Oblivion short. It's a short from Oblivion gameplay. He said it in his fucking chat earlier on, for fuck's sake.
Yesterday was RPG day. It wasn't Dead Space. Yesterday we played 2 RPGs, you know, One Piece, Odyssey, and Oblivion. And that was a good way to break it up because what it looks like we're going to be doing is action-filled day, you know, horror and Battle Royale survival. And then on the other half, you know, we have chill RPGs. And that's a good balance, I feel. I think that's a good way to have it go back and forth for variety purposes rather than be all of one thing or another. It's good to have alternation, right? If I was just playing Dead Space every day, it would probably get tiring. You know, horror every day. When you alternate, it's interesting. You get that little relaxation. And let's be honest, not everyone likes everything. Not everyone likes Dead Space. Not everyone likes Battle Royale and Warzone. So having that, breaking it up and doing RPGs in between is a good way to keep the variety going. But anyway, you want to talk about a different tone. Yesterday was a completely different tone and vibe here on the channel, where all the gameplay I did was essentially kind of relaxing and interactive and fun, as opposed to, oh my god, tense and exciting and trying to survive. You see what I'm saying? So, had a great idea for a short, and I got it overnight. You know, I woke up this morning, here's your short. I checked it out. I was like, this short is outstanding. It's really funny. It's good. And
Oh, what time did you wake up? If you're running late to your own fucking goddamn stream, you had no time to upload it to your fucking, channel before going live, because you were 6 or 7 minutes late before you even turned up in your own goddamn chat. What time did you actually fucking surface out your fucking peaceful slumber, you lazy piece of shit? Keep in mind, for Phil Burnell, he was meant to start streaming, meant to be going live at 10:45 a.m. his time. It's meant to be, so that's when his fucking chat, that's when his stream's meant to go fucking live, 10:45 a.m. Phil was late by 6 minutes. He turns up and says, I got sent a short. Do I fucking upload it now? Or do I wait till after fucking, stream? Because I was like, I'll just upload it after streaming because I'm already running late. What time did Phil wake up to miss this from having the chance to do this? Is he going to fucking elaborate why I was fucking late? Is he going to elaborate why he couldn't upload it before fucking starting the stream? No. The fact of the matter is, Phil probably woke up at 10:40 or some pish.
and I would love to do this, but then I get my stream started. I'm like, well, what do I do? Do I upload it now? Do I wait till later? What I need to do is I need to get into a rhythm with these YouTube shorts so that basically I'm doing it kind of the same way every day, and it doesn't overwhelm the channel with too many of them, because there's going to be some days where I have one almost every day, and then there's going to be other times when there probably won't be any for a while. It really depends on what happens, right, on the streams. One day I might have a really outstanding moment that makes sense as a YouTube short, and the next day I might have a day where there's not much going on. It's not really shorts worthy. So I have to determine what's best and what's not. So in this case, this morning, I was like, well, just yesterday morning, I uploaded the YouTube short that was the Dead Space YouTube short. And I really like that one. It's been live for 24 hours. It's got 3,000 views, by the way. Not bad for a YouTube short on my channel in 24 hours. That's pretty good viewership. And obviously, I would hope that would grow over time. Keep in mind that every time you make a YouTube short, there's potential that...
Hang on. I need to go back, by the way. I need to go back. So I feel like I missed something. Hold on.
It doesn't overwhelm the channel with too many of them, because there's going to be some days where I have one almost every day, and then there's going to be other times when there probably won't be any for a while. It really depends on what happens, right, on the streams. One day I might have a really outstanding moment that makes sense as a YouTube short, and the next day I might have a day where there's not much going on. It's not really shorts worthy. So I have to determine what's best and what's not. So in this case, this morning, I was like, well, just yesterday morning, I uploaded the YouTube short that was the Dead Space YouTube short. And I really like that one. It's been live for 24 hours. It's got 3,000 views, by the way. Not bad for a YouTube short on my channel in 24 hours. That's pretty good viewership. And obviously, I would hope that would grow over time. Keep in mind that every time you make a YouTube short, there's potential that eventually it'll get picked up by the YouTube algorithm and get noticed by more people than just your viewer base. Originally, it just kind of goes out to your viewer base, but then sometimes it hits the mainstream. This happened with my Sonic Frontiers YouTube short a couple months ago. So, this is exciting because not only is it good among my viewer base, but maybe if it gets out there among the wild, other people will see it and check out the channel, right? So, this morning I'm like, I got this good YouTube short. It looks really good, but I think I'm going to hold off on uploading it. I don't think I want to jump the gun and immediately put out another one. Now, should I put it out later today? Should I put it out between the streams? Like when I'm uploading the Dead Space footage from this first stream, should I also upload this YouTube short? Or should I save them for the end of the day and upload them, along with my final footage of the day? I don't know. I have to figure this out. Right? I really do. I have to think about it. Like, what's the good routine? What's the best routine to do this? And I need to kind of figure out a routine, because right now I don't have a routine. It's kind of haphazard the way that I'm doing it. The last thing I want to do is do too many, or do it too often, or do it too much at once. I feel like if I do 2-3 YouTube shorts back to back and then I have nothing for the rest of the week, that's overloaded. Then people, you want to give each short maybe a little bit of time to be washed, right? The thing is, today we might have a new YouTube short off of Dead Space. We might have a YouTube short off of Warzone tonight. And now, I want to upload the one from yesterday. So now I'm like, I have an extra. It's good, though. It's good to have extras, I feel. Like, it's always good to have more than enough than wanting to have something to put out and you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I do have one that's very interesting that I'm saving for this week coming up. When YouTube Shorts are able to be monetized coming up this week, I want to upload a doozy. I want to upload a really good short that I think is going to resonate with a lot of people. Let me just put it that way. It's a hilarious moment. It's one of the most hilarious moments, perhaps. All right, I'm not going to spoil. I'm not even going to give you an inkling of what it is because I don't even want to, you know, have people say, oh, I know what that is. No. But basically, I feel like this one's going to do well if it goes, you know, outside of just my regular viewers. And a lot of you might really like it anyway. You'll see what I mean when I release it later in the week, okay? But anyway, yeah, I got a good YouTube short saved up for when YouTube launches its full-on monetization, promotion, full speed ahead YouTube short program later
This is a strange fucking thing to admit to your own fucking audience. By the way, guys, I have something which I think is great fucking content, but I'm not going to upload it to you until I can fucking, possibly make as much fucking money as possible from it. Imagine if I said that to you guys. Like, guys, I've got something amazing in mind, but instead of fucking showing you guys now, I'm fucking, giving it to you guys now, like, which I could fucking easily do. I'm going to wait for the fucking best possible fucking moment for me to fucking upload it so I can make as much fucking money as fucking possible. Now, that you guys might think, well, that's a bit fucking weird, but whatever, you got to fucking look after your own interests. Phil Burnell is constantly fucking telling his audience that he's not in this for the bag. He's in this for the fucking love of the fucking game. He loves playing games, enjoyment of games. He loves being a YouTuber. All this fucking garbage, fucking trash rhetoric that he has a fucking daily fucking, a schedule where he fucking just spouts off every single fucking day. No, Phil is in this for one specific goddamn reason. To fucking survive. This is his fucking livelihood, this is his fucking job. He needs to fucking impress his goddamn deadheads enough to fucking have them give him money so he can fucking survive. Because YouTube payments alone aren't fucking cutting it. He needs to fucking get those tips from those deadheads, $1,000 or so every single fucking week to fucking survive. So Phil fucking pretending he's not in this for a fucking bag, he's not in this for a fucking, financial gain. No, Phil, you're in this to fucking just get by. Because you're so financially fucking incompetent when it comes to your fucking managing your goddamn money. A lot of people are, to be fair, but still though, Phil, don't fucking deceive people. Just, the mask is off. Phil's waiting for the absolute fucking best time to try and strike, and he's going to hopefully try and exploit the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube Shorts algorithm. Get fucked, you greedy pig.
this week. It's actually starting up on this Wednesday. Let me think about this. Today's the 29th, 30th. Yeah, this Wednesday, which would be February 1st, that's when YouTube is changing Shorts. And they're making it so that Shorts now are going to be auto-playing in a queue for you, and it's going to have ads in between them. It's going to be different, and they're going to start heavily promoting Shorts as a result, because obviously if they're monetized, they want to make money on them. So, I have a really good one for this coming Wednesday, okay? But anyway, I have an update. I have a big update for all of you. Well, first of all, let me know your thoughts. What should I do with YouTube Shorts? How often should I release them? When should I release them? Because here's the thing, I feel like it's kind of counterproductive to release a YouTube short when I'm going live. When I'm going live, I want you to attend the stream, not watch the short, right? So maybe I should release them midday, right? I should maybe release them when I'm going offline and I'm uploading my other content, so that way people can check them out in, in between streams or whatever, right? Or maybe overnight, I'm offline for the night and I'm already uploading my final videos of the night. Maybe then I upload the short for the day as well. Keep in mind, they'll always be kind of skewed by at least one day. It's always going to be a short from the content that happened the day before, right? All right, I'll think about this. I think that the morning is not the right time to do it, because in the morning you're kind of, I'm scrambling, rushing. If I want to upload something now, it delays the stream. I'm thinking it should be later on. Just got to determine the best time. Give me your feedback on this. When do you think is the best time for a new YouTube short to hit the channel? When will it seem less obtrusive, less like, oh, there's too much piling on, too much being released at once? Let me know, okay? Okay. Everyone disagrees. Listen to this. First of all, Sonic SLM says short form content should push to your longer form, which should eventually filter into the stream. Correct. If I put out a YouTube short, I usually link in the description the link to the full playthrough that's going on the channel. So, oh, I like that. Let me watch the rest of it. You click there, you can watch the whole playthrough. And then, obviously, if you like the on-man playthrough, you would go and check out the live streams. So that works. And then Sonic SLM says you need more of that middle style content. Calls Like a Seagull says first thing in the morning. Calls Like a Seagull says if you do it first thing in the morning, it means that United States and European Union viewers would be able to see it. But then Felix the Mate says, no, at lights is better. Man, I almost feel like it does overnight or in the morning doesn't really matter. Because if it goes live overnight, if you're asleep, as soon as you wake up, you can watch it, right? So I think midday doesn't make sense. So maybe I should schedule it. Maybe I do it with my second batch of videos every night. So at the end of every night, you'll have 2 gameplay videos, the daily wrap, and you'll have the short of the day. I won't call it the short of the day. I'll try to name them appropriately based on whatever game it is or whatever, or what the moment is. Maybe I should try this. Maybe I will try this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay? All right. Thanks for the feedback. Please give me your feedback. Again, on this, I want to try to integrate this into my schedule and make sure that it's working for everyone. Not that it's, like I said, that's not intrusive or bothering anyone or whatever. Okay? Okay. So, by the way, guys, I have an update. My schedule has changed. Okay? All the streams are officially canceled. I'm sorry. Goodbye. We're done. We're out of time.
Well, that's the end of DSP Bingo. Well, where's Pix Animations video? I'm looking. Actually, I haven't got Pix Animations video ready to go yet. But yeah, it's just Phil being fucking Phil as usual. Who fucking who? This might count as dead air. Hold on. Yeah, that's dead air. That's definitely fucking dead air. Played it, still fucking dead. Yeah, that's definitely dead air. This is a very strong card so far. We are doing very fucking well. This is playing, by the way. I've not paused it. I feel like I should take off Mock's chat as well. I feel like he's mocking his chat right now.
Okay, obviously I was kidding. But no, my schedule has changed for this week. In fact, it's a little...
Guys, is him saying and doing all that, mocking his chat? I'm very tempted to take mocking chat as well. Yeah, it's like it's one thing to say is we fucking joke and get it fuck off. No, he actually fucking gets up and fucks off for a while. I feel like he's really fucking mocking and ridiculing his chat. So yeah, I'm taking mocking chat as well.
Different. Well, let me explain. Basically, my wife's work schedule changed, and as you know, my work schedule is trying to coincide with Kat's work schedule, so that, you know, we have one day off a week to spend time together and do stuff together and all of that.
Why though? No. Most times you go out to the fucking shops by yourself. She stays the fuck home by herself. You go out and do your fucking errands by yourself, while she sits in her fucking arse playing Skyrim by herself. You only spend time together in the fucking evening, like most fucking couples do, might I add. When you're fucking both finished work, for fuck's sake. No, fuck off, Phil. This fucking need to fucking try and line up your goddamn schedule for Kat, but when she barely fucking does anything with you when you're going out of the fucking house. Fuck off.
It was her day off was supposed to be Wednesday. Now it's been pushed to Thursday. So that means I'm actually streaming extra this week. Okay? Normally I would have a 6-day work week and then I would be off on Wednesday. I'm actually here on Wednesday and I'm off on Thursday this week. Okay? So that being said, things are changing a little bit. And basically, what's going to happen is we have to figure out what we want to do on Wednesday, because Wednesday was a day that was not going to be a streaming day, but now we have an extra one. So what we should do, let's go through the schedule as it is for the rest of the week, and then let's talk about what you guys want me to do on Wednesday. Okay? Fair enough? Sound good? All right. Let's talk, shall we? Okay. So today, Sunday, the 29th, is Action Day, right? Survival Day, I guess you could call it. While yesterday was Open World Chill RPG Day, today we strive to survive with the continuation of Dead Space Remake here on the first stream, and then the late stream will be Modern Warfare 2 Warzone 2.0 Battle Royale, which you guys
I am going 1.25 speed. I cannot endure this goddamn fucking schedule.
absolutely love, okay? So that's going to be exciting. Hope that you guys will join me for both. Again, completely different style of gameplay from yesterday. I'm even wearing my Resident Evil shirt. I know it's hard to see this shirt. My Resident Evil shirt, I've owned it forever. I love this shirt. I've had this since my early days of being a YouTuber. And then what happened was, I took this shirt at one point when I was traveling. I think I was traveling for like a game convention or a Street Fighter tournament. So we're talking like probably like 2011. So I had the shirt for like 3 years and I wore it in videos and everything. I lost the shirt. I don't know how I did, but I completely lost it and I couldn't find it anywhere. I must have left it at like a hotel or something. Maybe in a drawer, I accidentally left it in there. So then I decided, well, I want this shirt. I like it so much, so I reordered it. And I ended up getting it again, and I didn't immediately start wearing it, and then like a year later, I realized I had it, and I put it into my rotation. I've been wearing it ever since. So I love the Resident Evil shirt. It's just all the zombie hands are on the bottom half of the shirt, so you don't really get to see them when I'm sitting down. even you know, years ago in the videos where I used to wear it, you would barely see it. You always see the thin Resident Evil text right here, but it's very hard to see the bottom half. Where did I buy it? At this point, I have no recollection. It was an online store at some point, and I'm sure they don't exist anymore. It was over a decade ago. So, anyway, I'm pumped for today. I'm excited for the survival horror. Dead Space Remake, as I've already talked about at length now, is a good game. It's very in line with the original Dead Space. I love the original Dead Space, so I'm very excited to jump back into it today and continue to document the changes and improvements from the original, right? As opposed to things that are exactly the same, right? Which a lot are. A lot of the gameplay elements are exactly the same as the original Dead Space, which I don't care about because I love Dead Space, but yeah, does it warrant a $70 purchase? That's really the question we're trying to answer the entire time we're playing Dead Space Remake. Is this game worth $70? In particular, if you've already played the original or you have access to the original, is this game worth $70? That's what we're striving to answer as we play the game, so we'll see what happens as we get further in, okay? Cool. And then later tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, Battle Royale fun in Warzone continues. I know you guys love the Warzone stuff. I love it too. It's now been a few days since we did a Warzone stream, so let's jump back into the fray. Last time around, 3 top 10 placings. That was one of the best streams I've ever done, having 3 top 10 placings. And quite frankly, I do feel like I should have done better. That last match where I got 4th place, if you didn't see it. Basically, I run into a build. There's only 4 people left.
Oh, good. Are you going to tell us why your fucking video's got missing the last part of it? Please, Phil, explain to everyone why you fucking removed on the YouTube editor the last portion of your fucking video from Warzone.
2 people that are alive are behind me, running from the gas. I know it. I burst into the building where there's the one guy who's basically safe from the gas. He's not even looking at me. I aim at his head and fire. The game registers multiple hits and shows armor hit. Then all of a sudden, he just goes like this. Like, this is him. He's not even looking. He's looking at the door. He's getting hit from the side by me. He goes like this. Instant death.
No, that's not what happened. Let's go to your channel. Let's go to your dumbass fucking channel and show everyone precisely what fucking happened. Where is Warzone? There is Warzone.
Okay, everyone, we're heading into our second half of tonight's stream.
Hold on, let me fast forward it a wee bit here. Fast forward a wee bit.
Get me.
Here we go. Right, guys, ready for this?
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Alright, I'm going to play the whole video up until the very end so you can see yourself again where Phil cuts the video off in YouTube editor.
How? Bullshit, dude, that is such non.
Now let's rewind, okay? Let's see what happened there. Let's break this down. Let's go, what speed do we want? Should we go super slow? Let's go super fucking slow here. 0.25. You hit the wall, so the guy's to the right there. You can see, the fucking guy is like here. He fired a shot at the wall here. Fired 2 times, 3 times against the fucking wall. He's been shot meanwhile. The guy fucking drop shotted him. So Phil's been hit once, at least here so far, and Phil's not hit him because he fucking shot the ball next to him. Finally, Phil gets a fucking hit marker confirmed there. By that time, the guy's in the fucking ground because I have a fucking drop shot at him. And Phil's been hit again.
How?
So Phil hit him 1 time only. Going by that.
How?
That's how. Anyway, and yeah, in case you're wondering, Phil cuts off a video not long after this, doesn't even fucking say goodbye. At least not in this, edited version of a fucking video.
Bullshit, dude, that is such nonsense. He wasn't even looking at me. I made top 5, thank God. He wasn't even looking at me. He was looking the other way, and I opened fire on him, and all of a sudden his body goes zoop, and is hitting.
And just like that, the video ends. No warning, no nothing, mid-sentence, the video just fucking ends. Gone. Forever. Is Phil going to explain to his audience what happened to that video? I wonder if he will. Let's find out together, shall we?
Like, this is him. He's not even looking. He's looking at the door. He's getting hit from the side by me. He goes like this. Instant death. I was like, what? How? I'm shooting him in the head from the side, and the game is going to tell me he got the drop on me. It doesn't even make sense. It's ludicrously stupid. And that's Warzone in a nutshell. It doesn't matter how much you plan. It doesn't matter how much you outmatch your opponent. It doesn't even matter if you get the drop on your opponent. If the connection is shit, the opponent just insta-kills you. It's dumb. And it's frustrating. Because I feel like at the very least I should have made top 3, if not won that match. Because everyone else was running towards me from the gas. So if I killed that guy, I would have been able to turn around. They probably would have burst in, and they both had low health from running from the gas, and I probably would have been able to pick them off. But, the game sucks online. I don't know what to say. Like, the servers are just not that good. But we'll try again tonight, and we'll see how it goes. All right? Always a good time. Okay, so then tomorrow, Monday, the 30th of January, will be RPG Day again. We're going to alternate back and forth. And the good news here is that in One Piece Odyssey, we finally reached the second major world of the game. It only took like almost 20 gameplay hours. In fact, it is 20 gameplay hours. We're 20 parts in, and finally we have arrived at the second world of the game. So, I'm not sure how long this world is, but it's an area that I don't know. I'm not familiar with it because I never watched this plot line or read this manga plot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know anything about it. So I'm excited, obviously, to see what happens with it, and what happens with the plot and everything. People are telling me it's actually one of the better or best plot lines of One Piece, like, in the whole series. So, that's cool. And then tomorrow night, more Oblivion fun, which is always a good time. And we have a bunch of interesting quests we're now doing in Oblivion. So that'll be a fun time. So that means Tuesday, we'll go back to Action Day again. It'll be more Dead Space Remake and more Warzone. Now, herein lies the question, okay? I'm currently 5 hours into Dead Space Remake, okay? The original Dead Space, if you didn't get hung up on it and get stuck in parts, was anywhere from 8 to 12 hours long. Basically, if you took your time, you read all the logs, you were, exploring, and let's be honest, if you're challenged a little bit, died a few times, it'd probably take you around 12 hours to beat, okay? Not a long game. If you kind of knew exactly what you were doing, if you knew the systems and everything, and you didn't really care about the lore, you could basically rush through the game and beat it in roughly 8 hours, all right? But that's the original Dead Space. This new one has side content. And I'm not aware of how long the side content is or what it takes. I don't know how much of it there is. And if it makes the game longer, I don't know if they've added in any segments. They've definitely changed some segments. Like I said, there's airlock anti-grav segments where you're flying around. Those weren't even present in the original Dead Space. The flying around mechanic was added in Dead Space 2. So this is all new stuff, and I don't know how much this extends the length of the game, if any. So I really don't know how long my playthrough is going to be. After today, we'll be 8 hours in. After Tuesday, we'll probably be around 12 hours in. Will that be the end of my playthrough, or will we need another stream? Because if we do need another stream, likely I probably want to do it again on Wednesday. I want to see, can we finish my first run of Dead Space Remake on Wednesday? Okay? Now also, if we have an extra night stream on Wednesday, what do we want to do for that? Right? If we're ending Dead Space and we're going to have a new game in the rotation to make up for Dead Space, what should it be? Should it be Hi-Fi Rush, which I could easily play on Game Pass any moment? If you want me to do a premiere of it Wednesday night on the late stream, we could give it a shot. Should it be GoldenEye 007, also added to Game Pass, and people seem to be expressing their desire for me to check this out. I've never played GoldenEye. Never have I played this game, so it would be my first experience playing this game, this classic, okay? Or should it be SpongeBob? SpongeBob, the Pancake of Truth or something? Actually, it's nothing like what it's actually named. I've completely forgotten the name of it. The new SpongeBob game comes out on Tuesday, okay? Now, from what I've heard, it's short. The new SpongeBob game is only around 8 hours long, and it's a $40 game. You guys really liked when I played SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom years ago. So would you like to see me do the new SpongeBob game right away? The Harlem Shake? That's not what it's called. It's totally not called the Harlem Shake. That's bullshit. There's no way it's called the Harlem Shake. And everyone's doing the Harlem Shake in it. They're all doing this. Anyway, basically, let me know what you think. Because since I now have an extra streaming day this week, essentially, we're going to have an extra stream, that night stream on Wednesday, to do whatever you guys would like. So, it's the Cosmic Shake, not the Harlem Shake. Oh my god. So you guys let me know. We might even have a poll going. We'll see. I would think those are the three options. Hi-Fi Rush, GoldenEye 007, or SpongeBob the Harlem Shake. One of those three options will be what I play Wednesday night. Okay? So there you go. And think about it. Because we have days to now we have a few days to figure it out. And then Thursday will be my day off. And then what we'll do over the course of that next week is continue on with all the playthroughs. And I don't know if you guys are going to want to see me do a second run in Dead Space Remake. Like I suggested, I said I would consider doing a second run on New Game Plus difficulty at the harder difficulty, whatever it is that you can unlock. Because apparently there's going to be a new ending if you beat it on the harder difficulty, which obviously I would like to see what the new ending is. Perhaps they're changing the lore of the game because this is the remake. Maybe they're going to do it differently than the original game, which kind of wrote itself into a hole, right? I'm not sure. But, I would like to see this new ending, okay? A non-moderator says, well, why aren't you just going to move whatever you were going to do on Thursday to Wednesday? Because I don't know what I was going to do Thursday. That's case in point. I didn't know how long Dead Space Remake was. I don't know how much content there is. I don't know if you guys want to see me play it again. And originally, we didn't have all these other games as options. So I had no clue what I was actually going to play Thursday. Like, this is, us trying to figure it out kind of on the fly, you see? So it's not like it's not that easy where, oh, whatever you're going to play Thursday, just play Wednesday. I don't even know what I was going to play Thursday. We had to see if I'd finish Dead Space Remake and all of that, you see?
Okay, and we have our first bingo today because Phil went and poked his little grubby finger in his fucking disgusting ear. One down, several to go, although it's a very strong card so far, so fingers crossed. It'll be the first of many bingos this day.
So, give me your feedback. Let me know. Lay it on me, all right? As for new content and new games, the first major new release of February is February 10th, Hogwarts Legacy. February 11th is my Super Bowl Saturday Bash, where I'll be doing sports-related things based on NFL, American football. I still have to go online and basically look for things to order for this. Now, the good news is I have Amazon Prime. I should be able to order some props and things and get them within a couple of days. It's not a big deal, but it stands to reason I need to take the time to do that, and I haven't taken the time to do that yet. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow on the podcast we can do it. Maybe we'll say, hey, let's look at stuff on Amazon. Then we can get some ideas, maybe order some stuff to show up for the podcast, okay? I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow possibly, or maybe another, podcast this week. Do it together live perhaps to see, what we can order for the show. Make it better. Make that special event feel even more special because you guys are helping me to choose what to have for it, right? That'd be kind of nice. Anyway, so that's coming up on the 11th. Then later on in February, on the 21st, is a double new release day of Atomic Hearts as well as Like a Dragon Ishin. So those are the major new releases for the month. But just like always, I almost guarantee you, there's going to end up being more games that kind of pop up and show up. In addition, whatever we choose that I start on Thursday, whether it's Hi-Fi Rush or GoldenEye or the SpongeBob game, you guys might still want to see me play the others afterward, right? So it's probably going to be a balance of me continuing on these RPGs, One Piece and Oblivion, some Warzone here or there, balanced with some of the new games until Hogwarts Legacy comes out, and then, then we go from there. So we've got good stuff. We're good. We're lined up with new content and fun, for the next couple of weeks. It's not like we're wondering what the heck are we going to play. It's kind of the opposite, all right? Now, the one other thing that I should mention before we move on is the members goal, all right? We already hit our Tier 1 members goal for the month, and that's why we're doing the Super Bowl event on February 11th. However, we have a Tier 2 members goal, and if anyone was looking to support the channel in the next few days, it's your final chance to do it and have it count for this month. What is this members goal? Well, if we hit 525 members by the end of January, all right, I will do a special React event. And the React event will be to one of 3 interesting documentaries that have been put on the internet. Documentary number 1 is about Pro Jared. Documentary number 2 is about Toby Turner. And documentary number 3 is about Channel Awesome, i.e. the Nostalgia Critic and the former That Guy with the Glasses crew. All of these were made by June the King. And it was interesting because I looked for content for React stuff, and I was looking around, and I just happened to go to his channel to see what he's been up to the past few months, and I was like, dude, he did a ton of interesting ones in the last few months. Like, any of those I would absolutely love to watch and react to, simply because I actually have involvement and or interest in all of them. Pro Jared, the infamous tweets that I made when he had that giant scandal hit the internet several years ago, and I can finally learn the entire story, because I actually don't know the entire story of what happened. All I know is the few snippets you heard on Twitter or whatever, and the nonsense that, the things that you inadvertently saw. Oh, Christ.
That isn't our bingo because Phil is talking about drama. So there you fucking go. We're doing very well.
We all inadvertently saw against our will. But I don't know the full story at all. I'd be interested to learn the full story and know what happened and all of that. Then we've got hold on. There we go. Then we've got Toby Turner. Now, many of you have no idea who Toby Turner even is. He's a content creator from back in the day on YouTube who used to be known for comedy skits and music remixes and stuff. At one point, he was so big. Just listen to this. Before
we even get into this, is this YouTuber jealousy right off the fucking bat? That is another goddamn bingo. He's fucking gonna spit off some YouTuber jealousy because Toby Turner's fucking advertisements. Basically, Phil's channel had advertisements on it for Toby Turner's channel. And Phil didn't like this.
Streamers and gamers were getting any kind of sponsorship opportunities because back then no one did. Toby Turner got them. He was actually in a Madden ad that was all over the internet, going to like a Walmart and interviewing people about the new Madden game. And this ad was all over YouTube. It was insane how widespread and popular. This guy was hired by, was it Ubisoft? He was one of the hosts of the Ubisoft conference 1 year, along with the actress and voice actor. I forget her name now because she hasn't been there in many years because E3 doesn't exist anymore. Well, I guess it is coming back this year. I forgot her name, but I think he was hired along with her, and it was an absolute train wreck. He was so bad that basically he had multiple segments and they cut them out. He was supposed to be there like the entire event, and after 2 segments bombed, they basically didn't even bring him back, and they never asked him back ever again. But basically, this guy was like at the top of the world. This guy was one of the biggest YouTubers. He was known, he was famous, he was getting all these sponsorship deals and everything. And then all of a sudden, he disappeared, came to a crashing halt. All of a sudden, he got hit with multiple allegations of sexual abuse and scandal, drug abuse, all kinds of shit. So it'd be interesting to see what happened to him, in this documentary. The third documentary, Channel Awesome, oh my God. So over the years, you guys have always asked me about what did you think about what happened with Channel Awesome and everything. And I'm like, I don't really know what happened with Channel Awesome. When I used to watch The Nostalgia Critic, there was no Channel Awesome. It was thatguywiththeglasses.com. That was his website. And he had all his videos linked there, and all these other content creators were working for him and were under him on the site. And I was going to work with him. When I went to Blip TV for that 2-month period, and I started uploading all my videos in late 2010 to blip.tv, I was the second biggest person on the site. There was Nostalgia Critic was number 1, I was number 2, Angry Joe was number 3. Okay? And that was within a 1-month period. I had basically overtaken everyone else on the site but Nostalgia Critic. And so at the time, they were very happy to work with me, and they were going to sign me to the Blister Thumbs group and everything, which, my God, if that had happened, things probably would have been dramatically different. For various reasons, I don't even know how it would have went. I don't know if it would have been good or not. Because if you take a look at 2011, 2012, those were my biggest years on YouTube. But imagine if I wasn't uploading to YouTube, if I was only uploading to Blip TV instead, maybe I wouldn't even exist today.
Hold on, so you hold the fuck on. There's me thinking that him being such a fucking anti-Semitic piece of shit, playing Dead Space, hello Jew, being the last fucking Nazi in space, not shit. There's me thinking all that cost him was his fucking place on Blip TV. Did it also cost him a chance to fucking join this fucking group of other YouTubers? Because if so, that's news to me. And I know Phil had a chat. He's talked before about having the opportunity to fucking, collab with other fucking people back in the day. Even join a particular group of people from back in the fucking day. But if this fucking, if Phil's fucking controversy from what he did on Blip cost him that's a very interesting what if kind of scenario. Phil, keep in mind, when Phil got kicked off Blip TV and went right back to fucking YouTube, Machinima gave him a ridiculous fucking contract, a fucking views-based contract, and Phil fucking spammed those videos like crazy. YouTube, so Machinima were dumb as fuck to give Phil that sort of contract, but he milked that bad boy for all his worth. It was fucking, he was, every single potential fucking video he could fucking make. I'm gonna go outside and film a cloud, let me fucking film it and upload that to my fucking channel. I'd drove to my nearest fucking Burger King and, fucking ate some food, let me fucking film that for YouTube. We're going out fucking sightseeing today. Let me film that for fucking YouTube. Say hi, Liana. Fuck off, man.
That had happened. Who knows, right? But anyway, I have involvement, invested interest in this because I was supposed to be working with these guys. It's funny because they did these collaboration movies over the years. I think after I was supposed to sign up with them, there was 2 more movies that they made, and if I was part of Blister Thumbs, I would have been in those movies. So it's crazy to think how things have changed, how things happened and changed over the years, because now they blew up in popularity, but then all of a sudden over the years, apparently all these allegations came out of mishandling of the employees, treating them poorly, basically people not getting fair shake, people feeling like there was all kinds of bad things going on behind the scenes and no one handled them, even though they were well publicly known. They complained to management and no one did anything about it. And then later on, there were allegations that one of the people was like a child groomer, And, you know, just insane stuff. Like, insano stuff. Like, what? I thought this was a website where a bunch of independent content creators just kind of uploaded their content and they co-collabs. I thought that's all it was. But apparently it's just like this giant convoluted mess of drama and bullshit that had happened over the years over there. And, you know, I've heard some of it, but I certainly have not sat down and digested the entire story from start to finish in one swoop. And that's what the June the King documentary is. It's basically the story of the entire thing. You know. So anyway, any of those 3 documentaries would be absolutely interesting for me to react to. I would love to react to any of those because, like I said, I have interest in all 3. The Toby Turner thing, I actually had an involvement with him back in the day. I don't know if that's talked about in the documentary or not, but I actually had a little tiff with him back in the day because of that Madden advertisement that he had on YouTube. Obviously, Pro Jared I had interaction with, and also, you know, that guy with the glasses / Channel Awesome. So, by the way, I don't know, the chat's frozen. I don't know what's going on. No one's talking in the chat, or did my chat freeze? How could it be 3 minutes and no one said a word? Doesn't even make sense.
Dashy's requesting the keep Dashy wants a Linkara clip, and I think it's this thing. I think this is a Linkara clip.
Say it with me, everybody! Nobody cares!
Yeah. Phil, I mean, I'd love it if Phil has no fucking feature whatsoever in that Toby Turner fucking video. And I don't think he should, because why the fuck would he? I don't think Toby Turner responded to Phil. I don't think Toby Turner acknowledged Phil. Phil was pissed off that Toby Turner's advertisements were shown up on his own channel. On Phil's own videos, his advertisements that are generated by YouTube, Michelle Not Shit, was Toby Turner. And he was pissed off that another YouTuber was getting promoted on his own channel, against his fucking will. So I have a feeling, I've not seen any of these fucking documentaries about, you know, the June the King's Way. I've not seen any of them. But I would like to believe that Phil's fucking pissy, whiny, bitchin', ranting fucking take on that has no fucking feature whatsoever in it. Why would it?
Anyway, so, that being said, I would love to do it, but we are a far cry from hitting the members goal for the month, as you can see. We already hit the tier 1. This is the tier 2. This is optional. If we hit it, it's great. I'd be thrilled if we hit it. It would help a lot, by the way. For those who don't know, because you probably don't know, January is historically the slowest month on YouTube, no matter what.
Here we go. Phil, just fucking say sorry already. Just get it out of the way, Phil. Just say sorry. I've done it again. I have to fucking beg like hard, but still, give me money. Just say sorry right now and be done with it.
All those advertisers completely expended their budgets for advertising in October, November, December for the holidays. So January, it doesn't matter how much content you put out. It doesn't matter how entertaining the content is. Usually everyone on YouTube makes less money in January. And I'm no different. Even though it shows my subs are up this month and my views are on par or even a little higher than usual, it says that I'm making way less money this month. There's nothing I can do about that. If we could get a little bit of boosted...
No, there's plenty you can fucking do about it, Phil. You can fucking manage your finances better. You can not be as fucking frivolous with your fucking money. Maybe not fucking buy a cat and Xbox you don't fucking need. Maybe don't buy some random fucking big-ass TV. You could have fucking got a better fucking version. You bought a big-ass TV with all the bells and whistles on it, and then you fucking got a payment plan for it, even though you had the money up front for it. And then you don't even fucking use all the features on that fucking TV. Then you got a second fucking monitor just so you can fucking see your own goddamn face whenever you look that direction. Phil, right now, right at this fucking pause screen right now, do you know what Phil's looking at? Himself. He wants to fucking see how he looks in the monitor when he's pointing. He wants to be able to see where he's fucking pointing. Just have to fucking make sure he's pointing at the right fucking thing. Because that monitor has that fucking setup as well with the fucking members bar at the fucking bottom. So he wants to fucking see on that monitor if he's pointing in the right fucking place. That's why Phil needs a second monitor sitting over there so he can see himself while he talks to his audience. It's bizarre. It's not necessary. It's not essential, Phil. You fucking moron.
in the members by the end of the month in the next 3 days, that would help a lot. That would help.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Black Mage for Super Chat. It says, ad companies just run out of money. Dude, tip me. For fuck's sake, man. It really is fucking unreal, man. It's like, so November and December, so we can actually see this on DSP's, history, the bank. So, we'll tell you, let's just go to the fucking bank weeks, okay, and we'll check out. So let's filter this by YouTube. Can we filter this by just letter, essentially? Oh, fucking YouTube's all the way down at the bottom, all the way down now. YouTube payments, okay, here we go. every single YouTube payment from the back leaks from 2020 to 2021 essentially. As you can see here, the payments are significantly better in October, November, December, and even January. We're actually over $2,000. And keep in mind, at this fucking point in time, YouTube for Phil Burnell was an archive. Phil didn't go back to fucking streaming on YouTube until April of 2021. So this is a good indicator. And Phil was getting... This is money just for Phil uploading to YouTube. He was just uploading videos to YouTube from fucking streaming on Twitch at the time for all this point, right up until here, when Phil started actually streaming on fucking YouTube again after getting fucking departnered on Twitch. And then all of a sudden it jumped from, like, you know, just under $2,000 to fucking $4,500, almost $5,000 from YouTube payments. Backleak says, why does he need a second monitor if he's gaming on a TV? So he can look at himself, Backleaks. That's what I'm saying, he's literally just looking at himself on that monitor. That's what he's fucking doing. And it's unreal. It really is fucking unreal. Phil got better money than usual on YouTube technically for ad revenue. For fucking November, December.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to DDog1968, 64 Nerd for the super chat. It says, this was my YouTube money for January. Going to a great cause, more than all of last year. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for that. I appreciate it. It's unreal. Like, Phil's... Keep in mind, Phil's money he's going to receive in January is for December's YouTube stuff. He seems to fucking be misleading his audience in that capacity. So, all the adverts for December, all the fucking, you know, Christmas advertisements and such, Phil's going to get that good December YouTube money in January. It's bizarre that he seems to fucking mislead people in this way, thinking he's not going to fucking get good money in January from YouTube. Yes, he is. Bear in mind as well, all those gifted memberships he got throughout fucking December.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to David Riley for the super chat. It says DSP isn't mentioned in the Toby documentary, I think. I mean, that's the way it fucking should be then, because literally Phil had fucking little to do, if anything, to do with Toby Turner. I mean, the only fucking time Phil bitched and whined about Toby Turner was when his ads showed up on his fucking old videos. And Phil was like, why is my content being forced to promote another YouTuber? Which, I guess, if you're thinking, Phil saw himself as a rival, as a competitor to Toby Turner. He wasn't, of course, but in Phil's eyes, I can see why he felt it was a bit of a fucking unfair thing that was happening. The alternative is, Phil, don't run ads. Of course he's not going to fucking do that.
Nothing I can do about that. If we could get a little bit of boost in the members by the end of the month in the next 3 days, that would help a lot. That would help to make up for the fact that we saw that little decrease there, okay? And again, I love React content now, like the ones that we're doing to these documentaries and things. I really enjoy these. So I would absolutely love to do a new React with you guys. If we hit this, okay? So please consider becoming a member, renewing a membership that's lapsed, or if you're a fan of the channel and the content and maybe you want to help out your fellow viewers, consider gifting some memberships to the channel. If you are interested in possibly getting, my nose itches. If you're interested in possibly getting a gifted membership, type !gift into the stream chat. It'll bring up a link where you can enable that feature if you don't have it enabled already, because some people probably already have it enabled and some don't, okay? So there you go. Just throwing that out there. We have today and 2 more days to hit this goal before basically it expires. Now, I already have a very interesting idea for the goal for February. I can tell you all something. It is something I've never done before. It is something original and different and interesting. And based on things that I've been seeing on the channel recently, I think you guys would love it. All right? I could be wrong. It could fail miserably. But I think this would be something that you guys would really enjoy. Because, all right, let me put it this way. It's something that I kind of had a variation of in the past, and it worked really well. And then, sadly, it got forgotten. And now, I think it's time to bring it back and do something special. I think you guys will like this, okay? That's all I'm saying. I don't want to spoil. In a few days, I will announce the new event and the new goal and everything, and we'll go from there. But I think this will work well, okay? I do. I think it's going to be fun. So, I'll announce that later on in the week, Wednesday, when it's actually February 1st. But for now, we got today, Monday, and Tuesday to see if we can hit this members goal, all right? So, again, consider becoming a member, renewing a membership, or gifting some memberships to the channel. Let's see if we can make this happen and do a fun React event sometime in February, okay? All right. Outside of that, again, I've been checking game news, and the only real game news this morning is that, well, I guess there's two pieces of game news, okay? Piece number one is that Hi-Fi Rush got some really great reviews. The review scores are coming out for it now because remember, the game just surprise released the other day. So no news outlets or whatever were ready to review this game. They didn't even know about it. They've all played through it and they love it. Like everyone is saying the game is like an 8 or a 9 out of 10, 4 or 4.5 out of 5. Everyone playing the game loves it. My wife is currently playing it. She's not rushing through it. I think she beat like 2 stages. She loves it too. So it seems to be a consensus. The game's quite good. All right. So that's good news, obviously, especially for a game that's a surprise release. And by the way, this game is from Tango Gameworks, the same company that made The Evil Within and last year's sadly underperforming game, Ghostwire Tokyo. So the fact that this game is actually doing well is obviously great. People are happy that the game is doing well because the studio is a good studio. They just kind of had a bomb last year. Okay. So I'm excited. And let's see, you know, what happens later this week. If you guys want to see Hi-Fi Rush as the next playthrough starting Wednesday night, I would consider it. I would definitely do it if that's what you want. Okay. Okay, the other piece of game news, it's kind of an oddity for me, all right? But allow me to throw this out there, because you guys may not even be aware of this. As you know, Street Fighter 6 is coming out later this year. It comes out the first week of June. I'm pumped for it. I'm very excited. As you know, I played the 2 different betas for it so far. I love the game. I'm not great at it, but I'm really enjoying it. The visuals, the combat mechanics, I got better at them in the second beta that just came out. And I'm very interested, I'm very interested in the game, not only for the fact of its competitive aspects, but also it looks like this game will have an unprecedented amount of offline single-player style content. It's going to have an entire giant campaign mode where you go through this world circuit as a created fighter, and that created fighter gains abilities based on who you defeat and stuff like that. It's going to be really neat, and I don't think we've seen a Street Fighter game like this before. All right. In addition, this game apparently is going to have a bunch of content that's never again been in a Street Fighter game. One of the things that's going to happen, they're going to have people doing commentary in the game. I don't really understand this, but I guess what happened is what they're doing is they're getting people to basically pre-record lines. All right. And then as you play the game in matches, those lines will be played during a match. So let's say, for example, you're playing in a match and all of a sudden you land a giant combo. A commentator will come and be like, whoa, that's an amazing damage combo, blah, blah, blah. You know. Now, fighting games usually always have had commentary like that. Only it's like a narrator or an announcer, right? So I guess with this one, what they're going to do is they're going to actually have various different people from all over the place record these kind of lines, and those lines will play during matches. So some of the names they've already announced are people from the fighting game community, like, you know, notable fighting game players and or notable fighting game commentators are already going to be doing lines for the game. So if you like that commentator because you watch a certain live stream and they commentate on it, then maybe you want to enable their voice in Street Fighter 6 because you like their commentary style, right? Now, I don't know. I personally, I haven't watched a fighting game stream in 10 years. So I don't know who these commentators are. I don't know what their commentation style is, nor do I know if I would like them. What I'm thinking is I'm just going to leave it on default. Like, I don't really care about the commentary when I'm playing the fighting game. It's like the last thing I'm paying attention to. I'm paying attention to the game, right? But apparently there was a big announcement last night that, I guess in Street Fighter 6, there's going to be a pro wrestler, a female pro wrestler. Her name is Zelina Vega, and she's a cosplayer as well. Not only does she wrestle, but she cosplays as various different video game characters. And she's cosplayed as like Street Fighter characters before. So they hired her to do commentary for Street Fighter 6. And it's funny because I see some people who are like freaking out about this. And they're like, oh my God, did you see they advertised Street Fighter 6 on WWE pay-per-view last night? And Zelina Vega came down to the ring dressed like Juri from Street Fighter 6. And I'm like, okay, great. I mean, good for her. She got a job, right? But is she known for Street Fighter gameplay? No. Has she ever commentated on a Street Fighter tournament before? No. Does she even know anything about high level or any gameplay, competitive play in Street Fighter? No. She cosplays. She's a cosplayer, and that's fine. I'm not shit talking cosplayers. I'm just saying she's a cosplayer. So it's hilarious that I hear people freaking out. Did you hear? This is amazing. This is a giant step for Street Fighter. This is going to blow it out of the water. How exactly? What exactly does this add to the game? I mean, yeah, if you want just another voice saying, wow, look at that.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much. Black Metro Super Chat says, Phil's so jealous, I didn't want him. Oh, fucking imagine Phil try commentating a fucking game. He wouldn't be able to fucking go 5 minutes out of rewind in a fucking video game audience. It's been a while since he received his last fucking tip or Super Chat, whatever. He said, remember guys, if you like that match, go to DSP Gaming and make sure you fucking check the description of all the videos so you can get the fucking tip button down there below. Support your fucking Street Fighter commentator. Phil, fuck off, Phil. What's Phil going to fucking do for a Street Fighter fucking game? Is he going to go, whoa, combo, wombo combo, fuck off. Phil cannot fucking... he's not fucking got the credentials to do commentary in Street Fighter. Phil has not been relevant in the Street Fighter scene since Street Fighter Super Turbo 2. This is now Street Fighter 6. It's a long fucking time since Phil was ever relevant in the Street Fighter community, so why in the fuck would Phil be a good candidate for that sort of fucking role? I'm just fucking putting that out there, man. If Phil's actually fucking bitterly jealous about this, then fuck the fuck off and know your fucking place. Stay in your fucking lane, Phil.
What exactly does this add to the game? I mean, yeah, if you want just another voice saying, wow, look at that move, look at that reversal, look at that combo, or whatever she's going to say, great, but this isn't really, like, a big deal. Just like I don't think that the commentators now, the people who commentate on the streams, oh, their voices are going to be in the game? That really doesn't add anything to me either. Like, I just kind of like, fine, I guess. Again, if you're a super fan of this wrestler, maybe you'll like this and maybe you'll buy the game. But to me, it's kind of like, I don't see the selling point. I'm a little confused about the commentary, to be honest. Like, adding a giant, robust story mode where you create your own character who levels up over time, that's cool. That means Street Fighter will have a mode that doesn't appeal to competitive fighters, but other people might buy the game now. You see? That's cool. Because not everyone wants to play a fighting game at a high-end competitive level, but they still want to feel like they're getting their money's worth. When you buy a game from NetherRealm, right, like Injustice or Mortal Kombat, you get a very lengthy, interesting story mode, and then you usually get an offline mode, like the Crypt or whatever it may be called in the particular game, where offline players who aren't caring about competitive play online get a ton of quality content out of the game. It seems like that's what Street Fighter's going for, okay? I get that's really cool. But I guess my question is, what does this commentary system add exactly? Because now they're spending money. It's one thing if, oh, we got a few people for the community or whatever. Now they're actually getting pseudo-celebrities and stuff to do it. You know, who's next? If she's in there, I guarantee you they're going to pay for more people too. You'll probably have a few more people they're going to pay to do the commentary for this game. But what does that add? I'm a little confused. Like, if anything, especially if it's like a celebrity name, right? Isn't that distracting? Like, imagine you're playing the game, you got celebrity doing the commentary, right? It would kind of annoying and distracting, I feel. I mean, half the time the narrators / commentators in the matches of fighting games are annoying.
I don't understand. I don't agree with that fucking logic whatsoever, personally, because think back to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, alright? You had Samuel L. Jackson, one of the most fucking famous voices and actors out there. You know, he didn't fucking ruin the gameplay experience for me. No, when I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I didn't think, oh, it's Samuel L. Jackson. I just thought, Officer Tenpenny is fucking being a bastard to me. The motherfucker. And also you got, what's his name? Who's the voice actor that played Torino? The fucking government kind of guy that fucking helps free CG's brother. Shit, what's his fucking name? He's a famous actor as well, but I can't remember his fucking name right now, Jesus Christ. But that's what I'm saying, there are a couple of very big fucking names in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And it's one of those, James Woods, that's it, James Woods had the fucking voice of Torino, the fucking kind of government kind of spook guy. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, no, these are big fucking names in this game, and it didn't detract from the fucking enjoyment of the fucking game. Rather, it fucking enhanced it, in my opinion, because it's like one of those things where it's like, it's just, it didn't fucking, I wasn't thinking to myself, I'm so fucking distracted by playing this fucking game because of these fucking voices. Fuck off, Phil. That's what I'm saying. Zolva's saying I'd be hyped as fuck if a pro caster was casting my scrub matches. Exactly, mate. It's funny because, as you guys know, as you guys will be very well aware of it, I enjoy my Rocket League. And I've seen a couple of interesting videos before where they got like professional casters of Rocket League day commentary over like random people's matches. Just for the fucking hell of it, just to kind of see, it's like, we'll give the fucking random person a chance to have their match casted, and it's just fucking just, people are missing the ball half the fucking time, they're fucking trying to hype us, they're doing their best to fucking hype up this thing. It's a funny thing though, but it adds to that experience though. People play the games, if people are buying Street Fighter, or people are playing Street Fighter, they're going to fucking want to have, some of them are going to want to fucking play the game and get good at the game. Phil's going to fucking want to play the game and be good at the fucking game. There's going to be some people out there who thinks if I get good enough at this fucking game, I wonder if I could actually fucking hang with the big guys. And also hearing those casters, the people you want to fucking actually be casting on your game one fucking time if you get good enough to fucking be at a fucking tournament, you want to be fucking having those guys cast your live games against the fucking best of the best to actually compete. I think it would actually fucking help them. I think it would do them some good to actually have those same casters be in the fucking game and fucking get you a bit hyped for the fucking games, thinking one day I might be able to hear those guys live on stage when I'm on that stage when they're casting my fucking match. I just think it's one of those things that Phil has really been nitpicky about here. This is a good feature for people who are actually fucking passionate about the fucking game. They're not just fucking it's not just some random fucking voice doing the fucking random commentary saying, oh, uppercuts, and oh, sure, you can nudge. Oh, no, this is actual fucking... They're actually trying to fucking make an effort to make it an immersive experience for people playing the fucking game, to enjoy the fucking game more. And well done to Capcom for that. Phil's bitching away about it, but I don't understand why. Because I think for most people, they're going to fucking enjoy the experience. That's my fucking take on it.
So, I don't know. Carlton Jr. says, I see it as a way to advertise. It gets people to want to watch fighting game streams in Capcom Pro Cup. How exactly? Like, if that person, for example, maybe if this pro wrestler was actually at the tournament doing the live commentary, that would add something. At the same time, again, she's not a known fighting game player at all. She probably wouldn't even understand the competitive play, and that's not a slight against her. She's a cosplayer. And Capcom decided to hire her to do commentary for the fighting game. Even though, obviously, since she won't understand the high-level play, she'll add nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get that. And again, I don't have the problem with her doing it. I have a problem with the whole system. The whole commentary system seems very weird that they think this is going to add anything to the game. Since the moment they announced it, it was confusing to me that this is a feature of the game. Like, I was very, like, scratching my head, like, how does this add anything? You know? Oh, I agree there. Carlton Jr. says a lot of kids and new players will be introduced to fighting games and fighting game culture with this game. Fighting games, yes, but I think you want to keep them away from fighting game culture. I'm just being honest. If anything, take a look at the nonsense that happened in the last year, the drama and the shit in the fighting game community. I don't think you want your kids and new players exposed to that. Keep them as far away from that as possible, all right? Games in general, let them play Street Fighter 6, let them enjoy Street Fighter 6. Keep them away from the FGC bullshit. You don't want them to get their heads up there, that asshole. Seriously.
Hold up, Black Mage just sent me a wee Twitter thing about this very thing. So let me find this. Two seconds. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll fill. It's a trailer. It's apparently a trailer. It's a minute-long trailer. So thank you very much for Black Mage for sending us. It's a hold on. It's a minute long or so real-time commentary feature. Here we go. So thank you, Black Mage, for this. This is what Phil's bitching and whining about, by the way. This is why Phil is upset.
You won't be disappointed. If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself. Amazing awareness there. She makes Dangerous look so good. Gotta remember, a cornered animal is the most dangerous. Oh wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag. You home? I answer. This is where things are gonna get very interesting. Making him sweat with these shirtkins. We live for these kind of fights. They got the advantage. Gotta start cooking here. That's what happens when you have an irresistible force meeting an immovable object. Time for some good old violence. This is how you stay limber. You gotta crack every last limb. What in the world did we witness? That was unbelievable!
So Phil's annoyed about that. Now, during the second 2023, Phil's annoyed about that. Now, call me crazy, but is there not going to be a setting here for players to just turn off the commentary completely so they don't have to fucking listen to it? They don't want to fucking listen to it. Phil's saying, oh, it's distracting, it's annoying. I'm pretty certain there'll be an option for you to turn that shit off, Phil, if it's really fucking annoying for you. It is a non-issue. It's a feature which is not there by fucking, it's not forced on you, is it? I imagine so. It's surely a choice. Some people like it, some people hate it, but the fact of the matter is, this is not going to be some sort of mandatory thing that Phil is going to be forced to fucking endure. This is something he'll be able to fucking easily turn on or off, and so it is a non-issue. He's making a big deal out of fucking nothing here. It's not something Phil is going to have to be fucking forced to endure anytime he fucking plays the fucking game. So basically a lot of bitching and whining and moaning about nothing as per usual by Phil Burnell, because it's going to be something that he's going to be able to just fucking turn off anyway. As soon as Phil gets a fucking game on June, he is going to just say, okay, commentary off, I don't want to listen to these fuckers talk while I'm trying to fucking play the game and concentrate on something and winning the game and all that shit and talking himself.
Anyway, so my whole point here is, it was cool. I guess it got them some mainstream advertising during a WWE event to do this. But I don't really... Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Do you know who actually is in the fighting game community? Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is hugely in the fighting game community. He attends Street Fighter tournaments every once in a while. He plays fighting games. Is he great at them? No. But he likes them. He's a lifelong fighting game player. AJ Styles. He also is a lifelong video gamer and fighting game player. He probably knows a lot. You know, fucking, of course. Oh my God, why am I? Oh, Xavier Woods. Duh, Xavier Woods runs Up Up Down Down, a freaking YouTube channel about video games where he's done fighting game stuff before. So any of the guys from that channel, like Xavier Woods, Cesaro, who now goes by his own name, Claudio Castagnoli, Tyler Breeze, right? And a few others too. Any of them do play fighting games. They're not pro level, but they play fighting games. To add that commentary in there, right, would be probably make sense. They'd probably add a level of hype and they would actually understand what's going on in the game, yet they hired the cosplayer. I'm confused. Again, no slide against her being a cosplayer. I'm just saying it was a weird choice. It was a very weird choice that's what they decided to have to be the commentator. But again, maybe they're just going for name recognition or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, you know who else is a heavy gamer? Shayna Baszler, as well as a heavy gamer, because I've seen her on Up Up Down Down and stuff like that. So it's not just about, oh, it has to be a guy. Absolutely not. It could be a woman as well who's a gamer but would understand what's going on. I'm very confused who they selected for this. But anyway, again, if someone wants to explain to me how the system really will work and if it adds anything to the game, if anything, I'm curious. What I might do is when I buy the game, try a few different voices as a sampling and see how it sounds. But I don't think it's gonna. I don't think I'm gonna notice. I couldn't even tell you what the commentator in Street Fighter 6 sounds like. I don't think, the 2 betas I played, I don't think I even noticed. I was so hyper focused on the gameplay, right? Moxer is the point I'm making. He says the way you're saying it doesn't sound right. She cosplays, but she's probably a gamer as well. There's a difference between I play video games or I actually understand competitive fighting games. You see the difference I'm saying? Xavier Woods understands competitive fighting games. He plays them. AJ Styles understands competitive fighting games. He plays them. Kenny Omega definitely understands competitive fighting games. He plays them. They've gone to tournaments. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between hire those people because they'll add something versus, oh, I hired the cosplayer. Do you see the difference? And again, no slide against her, but I'm very confused. Okay.
No slight against her, but fuck her and why the fuck should she be in the game? But no slight against her, no fucking offence, honey. But you shouldn't fucking be there. No offence, honey. No offence, woman, but get the fuck out of there because you don't fucking play the games on a competitive level. No offence. Strange fucking logic and argument here from Phil. Just because you said no offence or no slight against her doesn't mean you're not being a complete cunt towards them. I'm just saying, Phil.
I guess I don't understand fighting games. There you go. Thanks, Amplatory. I just don't understand fighting games. I've only been playing them since day one, since they came out, right? Anyway, so let's. I don't know. That was in the news. People were talking about it on social media last night. What I'm curious is that the tip of the iceberg? Is that the first announcement? It's only January. We got February, March, April, May.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Black Metro Super Chat. It says, wrestlers have no understanding of fights, dude. I mean, most wrestlers obviously able to, wrestling is a scripted thing in general. But some wrestlers obviously have, background in fighting. I know what you're saying. My first immediate thought was Brock Lesnar, who has done both and conquered both essentially. Big beefy bastard is, but yeah. It's Phil's logic and rationale here. Look, if Phil, let's be honest here, he's going to disable it anyway. He's going to disable the fucking feature anyway when he gets the fucking game. Because it's going to annoy him. Doesn't matter who's fucking doing it, it's going to annoy him. Raziel the Lost says DSP doesn't understand gamers, doesn't understand gaming, doesn't understand the fighting game community. The fact he was involved with it for years and knows fuck all is very telling. That's a very good fucking point. Phil's not been involved in that world for a long fucking time. He likes to pretend to know what's fucking going in that world. He likes to pretend he knows what it's fucking like. But nah, the fact of the fucking matter is Phil got fourth one time fucking, some Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Neo Geo port conversion of the fucking game, which was boycotted by a lot of fucking players. Now, I'm not saying Phil didn't deserve to fucking get fourth at one fucking time. Phil put in some effort and earned that fucking fourth place. But the simple fact of the matter is, a lot of fucking big names chose to not fucking compete in that tournament. And when Phil was fucking playing these bigger fucking names, any other fucking time, Phil came nowhere near fucking top 4 at a fucking Evo. Phil's one big fucking claim to fame in life, essentially, for him to be fucking proud of, is him coming fourth one time at EVO. And the top 3 players are Japanese, so of course Phil has a thing against the Asians now. I'm just saying, you ever wonder why Phil's quite, racist towards the Japanese? The top 3 players at that fucking particular EVO were all Japanese. There you go. Clyde Dale says, PS1, I will punch that man for calling it Neo Geo, swear to God.
Curious is that the tip of the iceberg? Is that the first announcement? It's only January. We got February, March, April, May. Will there be more celebrities who Capcom hires to do more voice work for this game, narration style? And so will we end up seeing, more of them do the commentary, right? Okay, how about this? You know what would make more sense to me? Here's what would actually make more sense to me, and you guys bear with me here. If they hired Zelina Vega to voice act one of the female fighters in the game for the English version. Like, if she voice acted Juri, that would make sense to me. I'd be like, that's cool. That would actually 1,000,000% add something to the game, I feel. But the fact that she's just doing the commentary for a match doesn't make sense to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? The difference here? It's like added value versus fluff.
I'm sorry, but I have to this fucking face. Phil kept talking while he had a strange fucking itch that he scratched here. This has thumbnail potential. Bear with me here. Hold on. Just bear with me here, guys, because this was weird to me.
But the fact that she's just doing the commentary for a match doesn't make sense to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? The difference here?
So he keeps talking, so he's got an itch here and he's scratching it. And yet, he continues to fucking talk. So what would be a good thumbnail here? Let me think. He's still going. I'm trying to think of what would be good here. Oh, that's a weird fucking face. That might work. That might be it. That might be the one I right fucking here. Brian Art says you should really add a 1,000,000% to the bingo charts if it isn't on there already. I can check how often he says it. I can go it to see. It's not, I don't mind checking to see how often that is a thing that it says. So there we go. Let me quickly test this potential thumbnail and see if it would actually work. Because there's a chance it won't work too well. Give me 1 second, guys, and by 1 second, I mean at least about 7 or 8. Oh, his website? No, fuck. The website I usually use. It's loading now. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Moment of truth time. Ta-da! That is the next thumbnail. The Grug face. There fucking go. This is our next thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, it was just bizarre. It was so fucking bizarre. Just to fucking, like, one more fucking time. Without, well...
She's just doing the commentary for a match doesn't make sense to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? The difference here? It's like added value versus fluff.
Why the fuck? He just kept talking. He just kept fucking talking. Now, imagine that shit. I mean, you can probably insert your own fucking sound clip, but... This is bizarre, yeah. Fucking make a fucking gif of that if you want. Just go for it. But yeah, anyway, back to the bingo. I distracted myself enough. Back to the fucking regularly scheduled fucking bingo.
There you go. O-Ring says, I think that the commentary feature will be an accessibility feature. Now, here's a new take, okay? As a blind gamer, the Street Fighter 6 commentary is unique. It actually is more than look at that combo. It'll give spacing advice, drive meter advice. Okay, now that's interesting, right? That's interesting. But here's the thing. If that's the case, don't you want someone doing that commentary that knows what they're talking about or understands even the phrases they're saying? You see? I think that's the point I'm making here. If this was like they hired people from the fighting game community, or even if you want the celebrities, hire the pro wrestlers that play fighting games to talk about these features. That's the point I'm making. That's where I'm confused. You know? That's definitely where I'm confused. Okay? Gaming Guru says, how do you know she doesn't know what she's talking about? We don't know. Because, okay, again, people assuming things. There are established people from wrestling who are also fighting game players.
Well, you began the assumptions. People are assuming things. You started the assumptions here. No slighting her, but she doesn't fucking belong to fucking be there. Fuck off. One more fucking time, Phil.
Guru says, how do you know she doesn't know what she's talking about? We don't know. because, okay, again, people assuming things.
No, Phil, that is literally what you said. You literally claimed that she does not have a fucking clue what she is fucking talking about. You assumed that yourself. You came to that conclusion yourself. You saw this person in this fucking role, and you thought to yourself, hey, they don't fucking belong there. Because that's a conclusion you fucking arrived at, and that's a conclusion you share with your fucking audience. Then when someone in your audience fucking regurgitates that to you, you're fucking saying that they're jumping to conclusions. Fuck off, Phil. That is literally what you're fucking saying before, that they fucking don't know what they're fucking talking about because they don't have the fucking experience of actually doing some fucking actual fighting tournaments as far as you're fucking aware. No, for all you fucking know, they've attended several sort of fucking conventions and several fucking tournaments. You're just not fucking clued up in it, Phil. You've done no homework in it as usual. You have no clue what you're fucking talking about, and yet you chose to fucking talk about it as if you're some sort of fucking authority in the goddamn subject. They're fucking more, pertinent to the fucking community than you are these days, that's for damn sure.
There are established people from wrestling who are also fighting game players, and it's well documented online. Through history of them playing, being in competitive matches and tournaments, it's well documented.
They might not have been available. They might have said no to it, for fuck's sake. Maybe Capcom wanted someone to fucking feature, and the ones they wanted there said no. And so they fucking had to settle for someone else. That is a distinct possibility, Phil.
As opposed to here's someone who has never had that association whatsoever, and we're just throwing them into the mix and giving them this job. Do you see the difference? I even said, because some people say, well, that's sexist. Shayna Baszler plays video games and fighting games. It's documented that she's done this, and she's good at it. So why are we not giving her the job then, right? If she understands it. This is confusing.
Maybe she didn't want the fucking job, for fuck's sake.
If you have a good response, let me know your response. We talk about this further. But it has nothing to do with someone's gender. It has more to do with their know-how, their knowledge, and being known for being a competitive style gamer. You understand? What this is sounding like to me, here's what this...
Before we even continue, competitive style gamer. There's another fucking bingo for us to enjoy. It's a double bingo, actually. It's got a vertical line and a horizontal line from top left to bottom right. So, fucking yaldy. We are 5 away from a full house, ladies and gentlemen. So it says 5 away, guys. Remember, if Phil gets 100 likes on his stream, that is a free space. If Phil snorts 25 times, that is a free space. If Phil burps 10 times, that is a free space. If we, on this very stream here, get 100 likes before we finish bingo, that is also a free fucking space. And that free space might be a difference between winning a full house and you guys winning some money and us coming up short once more. I'm just saying. Clyde Dale says we can talk about this forever. I fucking love how this man talks like he thinks an adult talks. It just gives away that he's still stuck in fucking 7th grade. There's a very good fucking point. Phil's fucking speeches, fucking ridiculous. Tom Tony says, not trying to bug you, but do you want to watch a clip I was referencing earlier? It's only like 25. I mean, how would you send me the clip, pal? Because I don't have any. I mean, it's perfectly fine to send me things, but if you got me in Discord, send it in Discord, whatever. If you got me on Twitter, send it over to me on Twitter. But I don't think you can post links in the chat unless you're a mod. It's a YouTube link. I'm just saying, it's one of those things where you're kind of restricted if you're not a mod. I'm sorry, pal.
A competitive style gamer, you understand? What this is sounding like to me, here's what this is sounding like to me. They're going to hire people, and she's the first one, but they're going to hire more people who know absolutely nothing about fighting games or just have a very cursory understanding, and they're going to say, read this line. And all they're going to do is sit there in a sound booth for hours reading lines they don't understand, and that's going to be the commentary. And to me, that doesn't add anything. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's like...
Isn't that voice acting in general? That is basically Phil describing what voice acting fucking is. Congratulations, Phil. You just described perfectly to a fucking T what voice acting is. Wow.
Read this line, read that line, and then we'll have it in the game. Why not have someone who understands the line and can deliver it properly because they know what they're talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's news. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to shout out, shall we? Nothing on the YouTube side yet today. Let's take a look at tips, because that's where we got some contributions to start. Okay. Okay. Gamer Guy's to me $1, and he says he's an update about Dead Space Remake. Okay, we're going to learn a little bit about the game right now. Here we go. So, according to Gamer Guy, let's listen up here. There's 3 side quests that have been added in Dead Space Remake. I finished it last night. I did everything that I could. I played for about under 12 hours. New Game Plus will give you 50,000 bonus credits, 10 power nodes, and access to a level 6 suit. A new collectible called Marker Fragments are now available for a secret ending. You need to collect all 12 and assemble them in a certain room before the end of the game to get said ending. Interesting. So we have 2 of the side quests already. We have one where we're tracking Nicole's rig, which is her spinal health meter thing, throughout the ship. And already we've seen a couple cutscenes relating to her that I believe are new cutscenes that weren't in the original game, and they've been pretty interesting. The other one we just got, and we'll actually reassess it when we boot the game, but I believe what it says is, you need to find everyone's armband tracker.
I'm sorry, I need to rewind that. I believe what it says is snort.
We just got, and we'll actually reassess it when we boot the game, but I believe what it says is...
I just think that's a fucking great quote, sir. I believe what it says is snort. D-Dog says, if DSP ignores troll tips, is that 2 spaces, ignore and detractor? He needs to say, he actually needs to say detractor or trolls for us to tick that. If Phil says, I'm ignoring that tip, we can tick off him ignoring the tip. If he says I'm going to ignore that, it's just a troll, that is 2 spaces. It depends entirely how Phil says and deals with that scenario. So, basically Phil has to actually say the word detractor or trolls for us to tick that particular square.
I believe what it says is you need to find everyone's armband tracker things. I guess that's their security clearance. And once you find a certain amount of them, I think there's like 10 of them or something on the ship in random places, you get a master key, and that master key will open up all security levels, right? And I think what it is you could, there's levels of security 1, 2, and 3. Currently I have level 2 and I'm 5 hours in. I think to get the only way to open the master doors is to do this side quest and find all the optional keys, and then you can open the master level doors. I don't know what's in them. I don't know if there's upgrades, weapons, just currency, actual new content. I have no clue. But I guess that's the second side mission. I have no idea what the third side mission is. We haven't found it yet. So, okay. Fair enough. Thank you for telling us that. Gamer Guy. Now we know to look out for a third side mission as well. Okay. I received a $1 tip from Gamer Guy again. He says, I thought you'd like to know upon completing Impossible Mode. This is the mode where you only get 1 save, by the way. Great. You unlock an achievement, a new suit, and the hand cannon weapon, which is the foam finger gun that you could get in Dead Space 2. I remember that. I don't know if I ever got it. I know when I played Dead Space 2, I never... Man, did I ever replay it? You know, I replayed... Keyboard died. I did a second playthrough for YouTube. I don't think I ever got the foam finger. Maybe I did, though, because I swear I remember using it. Like, I remember using it, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I saw a video of it. It's been so long, I can't remember. Well, that's cool. That's very cool to know. Thank you, Gamer Guy, for that other tidbit. There's 2 different tidbits about Dead Space Remake so far. Cool. All right. Continuing on here. You get more than 1 save, but when you die, the game reverts to hard difficulty and you can't switch back. So then what's the point of saving? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess it would just be to resume your game. So you just basically can never die. If you die, that's it. Game over. You can't beat it on Impossible. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I received a $20 tip from Brett F. He says, I joined on your Patreon last night. Oh, cool. He says, I'm not showing up as a member. Looking forward to watching all day. Now, hold on. When you say you joined on my Patreon, but you're not showing up as a member, are you talking about on Patreon? Are you talking about you tried to become a member here on YouTube? I'm a little confused about what you're trying to say. But if you joined on Patreon, the way it works is, it's okay. Patreon's a little weird. Basically, when Patreon started, you could become a patron whenever you wanted. All right, but it was like a monthly thing where it wouldn't apply right away. You'd have to wait to get it to apply till the next month's subscription, because it was a monthly subscription. Then they made it that the moment that you become a member on Patreon, you get charged, and so you immediately become a member, but then it auto-renews on the 1st of the month. So I want to warn you, Brett, if you just became a patron of mine, thank you, first of all, but it's going to automatically renew on the 1st of the month. So literally, it's the 29th today. It's going to double charge you, because it's going to charge you again on February 1st. Now, if you're okay with that, then leave it. But if you're not okay with that, I urge you to undo or cancel your ongoing patronage, because I don't want you to get double charged. Okay, I'm trying to be transparent here. I don't want anyone to get upset. Now the way I don't know what, if you joined, thank you. I don't know what level you joined at. The way it works is on February 1st, Patreon will accrue everyone's ongoing pledges and then tell me which ones cleared and which ones didn't, because every month there's a few that don't, but most do. And then what I do is on February 1st or 2nd, I send out messages to all the patrons on what perks you're owed. And there's several different levels on there. You know, getting premium forum access, getting your questions answered on Ask the King, possibly getting a private React video made, whatever it may be, okay? So I send that out either on the 1st or 2nd of the month. And then, you know, if you're owed something, if I need information from you, I wait for you to respond. And if you respond, then I get you whatever you're owed or whatever. So that's how it works. If you just became a patron, I actually don't even get an immediate notification of that. The only way for me to tell will be to daily be checking Patreon, which I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't get a lot of new patrons. Usually if someone becomes a new patron of mine, it's because they want a video. They want a private Q&A video, or excuse me, a private React video. So they'll go over there, they'll join, they'll tell me, they'll send the information on the video they want. I'll make the video, and it's like, it's transactional. You know what I'm saying? And then it's over. It's usually a lot of people don't become ongoing patrons of mine over there. Just being honest. It's the Patreon, I've had it since 2015. It's something that used to be a huge part of my content many, many years ago. Since I became a full-time streamer, it basically got phased out even more. But it's kind of a legacy thing for those who want to support me via that way. Maybe you don't care about the live streams, and instead you want an ongoing way to support behind the scenes. A lot of people who only watch the on-demand videos on YouTube actually are still patrons of mine. You see, that's kind of what it's for. But thank you for becoming a patron. And like I said, come February 1st or 2nd, I'll head over there and I'll take a look at everyone's pledges that cleared over the last month, and that's when I send out the data and I do all of that, okay? So thank you. If it's not showing you as a member, I apologize. I don't know exactly how that works or when it shows over there. But thank you very much. You've been supportive very much in the last, you know, several months. So thank you so much for that. Okay. Okay, another tip here. Hold on. Haha. So, okay, fair enough. Someone to me, $, says, is it unfair to criticize this lady who will do commentary for Street Fighter 6 when you're doing a Super Bowl event, but you don't care about the Super Bowl at all? The point here of the Super Bowl event is that it is 100%.
Never mind that fucking fact. That is a great fucking point. That is an excellent fucking point. Calling Phil out on that fucking shit. That is an excellent fucking point. And Phil seemed to agree with him, to it. He's going to try and fucking turn it around, but Phil did seem to initially agree with him. Listen again.
Haha. So, okay, fair enough. So
exactly what I'm saying. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Right off the fucking bat, Phil seems to agree with the guy. This is a very good take.
To me, $, says, is it unfair to criticize this lady who will do commentary for Street Fighter 6 when you're doing a Super Bowl event, but you don't care about the Super Bowl at all? The point here of the Super Bowl event is that it is 100% in line with the Super Bowl. It's a sports-themed event which people have wanted me to do before, and it's also comedy. Like, for example, it's funny to see me dress up like an NFL player and doing silly NFL things during the day.
Hold the fuck on. The whole point of the event is to fucking get you money, Phil. You fucking charged your audience, paid practically $400 because you wanted fucking 100 extra members to fucking hit this goal to do the goddamn thing. The point of the event is meant to reward your fucking fans. Because they fucking gave you enough money and memberships over $400 worth for you to fucking do said event. You don't like American football. You don't care for American football. If people talk about it, if it's discussed in your chat when you're playing the game, you usually openly criticise people for talking about that instead of you and what you're fucking doing in the fucking game.
Try NFL and sports themed snacks and foods, right? I'm going to be playing Tecmo Super Bowl, all right? And I'm going to be doing things that are NFL themed. Maybe I don't actually care about the Super Bowl itself, but everything in that event is themed to the Super Bowl, and it makes sense for that to be themed to the Super Bowl because it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Again, to my knowledge, this woman is not a competitive fighting game player. Correct? I mean, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, by all means correct me and say, Phil, you're wrong. Actually, she's been playing in tournaments and she's been doing competitive play and she comments on competitive play. You just don't know what you're talking about. I very well could be out of touch and not know what I'm talking about. I'm just giving you from a cursory glance from what I saw last night. I saw a lot of head scratching. Again, especially when there's people in the wrestling community who are known for being involved with fighting games, and she's not one of them, okay? Besides cosplaying as video game characters, which is fine. Again, I'm just saying that doesn't equate to doing commentary on a game, you know? But anyway, the point I'm making here is I'm a gamer. I'm known for being a gamer on the internet. I'm doing a sports-themed event, and everything in the event is sports-themed, so it makes sense for me to do a Super Bowl event. Like, that's funny. It's themed. Am I actually caring about the actual Super Bowl? No. But when it comes to gaming and the Super Bowl, it makes sense. I'm going to be playing sports games. We're going to be doing a battle royale where I'm going to see if I can integrate sports into it. You see what I'm saying? It's all makes sense. I'm even going to be reacting to Super Bowl ads. That's 100% pertinent. That's the difference, see? There you go. What I just said is perfect. Preface it by what you said about what you saw. Yeah, well, of course. I mean, again, you guys are going to understand something. I've been saying this so many times, all right? I don't follow wrestling. All right? Last night was the Royal Rumble. I know because you guys told me. So last night I went on Twitter and I found out who won all the matches because I was interested because you guys told me and I thought maybe people would talk about it on stream today. So I know who won the Royal Rumbles. I know who won the title match and how it ended and all of that, okay? Do I follow each of these wrestlers? No. Do I know anything about their private lives or their streams or anything? Absolutely not. I don't know anything about that in depth. All I saw was, on social media last night, a giant announcement that this woman would be commentating on Street Fighter 6, and some people were excited and some people were confused. Like, why her? Why not people who are known for fighting games in the wrestling community? I think, like Kenny Omega, he's played competitively before, in tournaments and everything. He'd be the shoo-in for the person you would want for Street Fighter 6. Maybe they'll still get him. But that's the point I'm making is, it was kind of a weird announcement. I think what it was a way for them to advertise Street Fighter 6 on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. There you go. Okay. I didn't add that tip. Oops. I did not add that dollar tip. Oopsie. Okay. Alright, well, Ice Cube was a commentator in one of the Black Ops games. Ugh.
What's wrong with Ice Cube? They're cool. Get it? Because ice cubes are cold. I thought it was funny.
Anyway. My mic is speaking of static? No, my wife is showering next door. You can probably hear the ambient noise of the water running. He loves Call of Duty. That's why he did it. All right. Anyway, we got a little bit of extra time. If anyone would like to toss some questions my way, please do. Tag me in the chat. Let's see what you guys want to chat about today. Snoop Dogg was a commentator in Call of Duty Ghosts. You really want me to comment on that one? Am I going to watch the Super Bowl on the side when I stream? No. I'm not interested in it. I'm really not. I don't care about it. I don't even know who's going to be in it. Is it even determined yet who's in it? I don't even know. No, I have no thoughts on the return of The Undertaker. I don't care. What do I think of Logan Paul and Ricochet's spot? I don't care. I don't care about any of this. Can I believe Call of Duty Ghosts is still $60 after all these years since Fan of Lovecraft? No, but you might be talking about the digital version. I'm fairly certain the physical version is like $5. How much does YouTube pay for a view these days? They don't. YouTube does not pay per view. They never did. It was partner networks who did. Partner networks used to pay a certain flat fee per views. And then they stopped doing that. It's all based on ad revenue now. Views literally don't matter anymore. You could have a video with 1 million views that has limited ads and you make $5 on it. You see? It has nothing to do with that whatsoever. Bono's saying, well, yes, we already talked about Hi-Fi Rush. People seem to be of the impression they would like to see me possibly play it, later this week. We'll see. Have I ever thought about having the game we are playing in the live description? Huh? Why be better? Could you explain what you mean by that? What does that mean? Oh, excuse me, not why be better. The Talking Fox. I named the wrong person. Can you explain what you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm very confused. Every stream that I do, if you take a look at the data of the stream, should have the name of the game that'll be on that stream there. It says right there, Dead Space. See? It says it right there. Yeah. Here, bird outside. Bird's going. I'm trying something, by the way, because someone had told me something interesting. They said, were you aware that your Dead Space remake playthrough was being completely miscategorized by YouTube? And I said, no, I wasn't aware of this. So apparently, here's what happens. When you upload any gameplay to YouTube, all right, YouTube takes a look at your gameplay video, and based on the content of the video and the metadata, it basically categorizes your video as a certain game by itself. This is not something that you actually do actively. YouTube does it. When you're streaming, that's different. When you're live streaming, okay, you have to set up your stream to say what game you're streaming before you even start streaming. But when you do an on-demand video, basically YouTube determines this for you based on the metadata that you put onto the video and based on the content of the video. So what I was being told was apparently YouTube was miscategorizing my Dead Space remake playthrough as Dead Space 2008. And what's weird about it is the title of my video says Dead Space Remake 2023, Xbox Series X. The metadata, meaning the tags, outright says Dead Space 2023, Dead Space Remake, Let's Play Dead Space 2023. So I have no idea how YouTube could have possibly miscategorized my videos, but I guess it did. So what I'm doing right now, you have the ability to manually set the game after the fact. And I'm doing it right now for the videos. I have no idea if this will help anything with the playthrough. I just find it hilarious that YouTube is miscategorizing the game. When all the data obviously points towards the new game, right? It doesn't even make sense. Talking Fox says, doesn't it give you more accessibility in the algorithm if you tag it? I don't think so. Right now it has the ability to tip you. Oh, you're looking in the wrong spot. You're looking at the video description. So right now, okay, fair enough. Right now on my stream, okay, here's the data that shows up. The game title, excuse me, the stream title, which says Day 2 of Horror Fun, Dead Space Remake, January 29, 2023. Then you have the video description that explains how to join the channel and if you want to send a tip. Then it says that it's gaming category. Then it says the game in question is Dead Space 2023. There's even a thumbnail that says Dead Space, and it's the remake, you see? So all that data is there. I mean, wouldn't it be kind of redundant to put it in it's already in the title, it's already in the game we're playing, and it's already the thumbnail. Talking Fox says on mobile it will only show the video description. I'm getting upset. I don't like YouTube, it's pissing me off. I'm getting upset now. Every time that I hear something about mobile, I get upset. Here's why. Okay? You guys don't know the history. I'm a 15-year YouTuber, okay? 15 years. I've been making videos and content for YouTube. Okay?
Apparently, guys, we don't know the history. According to Phil, we don't know the history. Motherfucker reminds us of his goddamn history every other fucking month or so. We know the goddamn history. We know you've been doing this for 15 goddamn miserable fucking years. We know, Phil. We know about Machinima. We know about Blip. We know about Twitch. We know all this garbage. Everything in between, for fuck's sake. We fucking know, Phil. Essentially, Phil is not catering towards the growing demographic that is the mobile user audience. A lot of people consume YouTube these days on their fucking mobile devices. That is a simple fact of the matter. I don't personally. Most of my YouTube consumption is from a desktop computer. That's just the way I roll. But I know a lot of people still enjoy to consume YouTube as well from their mobile phone or tablet or whatever, their mobile devices, is how they prefer it. To be able to enjoy it anywhere, essentially, whether it's somewhere in your own home or even out and about. Yes, people want to fucking enjoy a shit as well on mobile devices. Phil, as a content creator, should really make sure he is fully clued up on this and try and fucking give, when he can, to give these mobile viewing audience members of his what they fucking need and what they fucking want. Somebody tells him, by the way, this thing would benefit from this because I'm a mobile user. Instead of Phil thanking the guy and saying thanks, I didn't know that, Phil's like, oh, fuck off, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. How dare you fucking make my life slightly more fucking inconvenient for me because of how fucking, you know, mobile viewers get to see YouTube. D-Dog says, YouTube is not for mobiles. That's for WWE champions. Excellent fucking point. Raziel the Lost says, I've had my YouTube account since the first few months. Google bought it in 2005. DSP made his in like 2007. He needs to stop using the number of views as an argument. It's his one big claim to fame. And to be fair, what other prominent YouTubers, and by prominent I mean fucking people that are still actively uploading today, who has been around since like 2007, 2008 on YouTube and are still regularly making content? I cannot fucking name anyone personally doing that still. There's probably kind of big people, you know, big fucking companies essentially that are doing it. But Phil's he's just one fucking piece of shit person trying to fucking live his fucking shitey wee life. But he's still doing it.
Every time that I hear something about mobile, I get upset. Here's why. okay? You guys don't know the history. I'm a 15-year YouTuber, okay? 15 years. I've been making videos and content for YouTube, okay? Over a decade ago, YouTube decided to completely change their website. YouTube used to be a place where you could be very creative, all right? When you're at a YouTube channel, like a DSP Gaming, when I first launched it, had a huge custom border that was all artwork of the games that I've been playing and stuff like that. Sometimes I was superimposed on it. My fans were very creative. They made all this nice customizable stuff. You could make your channel pop. It looked amazing, okay? It was really remarkable how cool it looked. And it even had things like a built-in schedule where you could put the things you're going to be doing in the future. So I'd have all my future game playthroughs. I had a list of all my previous game playthroughs there. I had a list of game reviews and the scores I used to do. All kinds of community. There was a community area where people who liked your content, you could highlight their own videos and stuff like that. I used to highlight remixes and stuff. I used to do so much. It was basically like a social media page. The YouTube channel was essentially your hub on the internet, and people would follow you as if it were like your Facebook page or, you know, your TikTok page, your MySpace page, which used to be there back in the day, your Twitter page, whatever it may be. So that's why channel pages were so popular. And then one day out of nowhere, YouTube made the announcement, we are changing the entire site, all right? But don't worry, it's going to be better. They literally removed everything. They removed the ability to have anything customizable on the page. They basically turned your page into a textbook. Now when you look at anyone's YouTube channel, it essentially is either white or black, correct? And it's a bunch of boxes showing videos and playlists, and that's it. There's nothing creative whatsoever on anyone's YouTube channel. And this was done intentionally over 10 years ago, and YouTube's explanation was, the reason we're doing this is because we want YouTube to run fully on mobile devices. Mobile is the future. Most people will be watching videos on phones, iPads, tablets, TVs in the future. And if we don't change the whole site, we won't be able to future-proof our site, and we're going to be missing out. So literally overnight, everyone's YouTube channel changed for the worse, and everyone lost their originality. DSP Gaming, all right, was one of, regularly, the top 50 most viewed channel pages on the entire site of YouTube. I had so many people who followed me and treated it like a social media page, because that's the way I treated it. I took care of it every day. I was curating it and updating it. And I was liking people's videos who liked mine, and I was showcasing other people's content as well as mine, and it was a really awesome thing. And then YouTube removed all of that, just overnight. And what happened? I lost everything that I had built for several years. You know, I've been working on making my YouTube channel notable and a go-to one-stop place for gaming content. And they took it all away from me just because they could. And what happened? Does YouTube run well on mobile devices? No. YouTube always has issues. Everyone always says, I try to use the app, I try to do this or that, and it doesn't work right. On an app right now, you can't gift a membership. On an app right now, you can't do like 10 different features. I'm hearing on an app, you can't even see any of the metadata I just put into the stream. It's not visible on the app. Like, then why the fuck have the app? The app's been out for like a decade. This isn't like, oh, it's brand new. Thing's been out for so long, you tell me they still can't code the thing to have the metadata show up right? Really? You know, and every time I hear this, it just makes me very upset. Because I remember back in the day when I was so popular on YouTube, and I had this great following, this social presence, and they took it away from me. Because they felt they wanted to improve their site to be, oh, it's going to be like a television station you watch on your phone. It's not. You know, they never knew what they were doing. They literally, you know, the people who work at YouTube, they think they're smarter than everyone. They have these high and mighty ideas of how they can improve things and change. They don't run it by anyone. They never test anything. They'll change the entire site, screw people over. They'll ruin people's businesses. I mean, overnight, when they turned on, you know, demonetization of videos because, you know, is it ad friendly? Entire YouTube channels went out of business. They didn't care. They got sued. They don't care. That's how YouTube is, man. So it upsets me when I hear this. So thank you for telling me. I guess moving forward, if it would add anything, if you guys think putting into the description of a stream, hey, today we'll be playing Dead Space Remake on the Xbox Series X. I could do that. I had absolutely no clue until today that data was not visible to mobile viewers. I would say that I'm blown away and I'm flabbergasted and I'm shocked. I'm not. This is just example number 4,722 of YouTube doing something wrong. And, you know.
And it's a fucking 10 millionth fucking example of Phil Burnell not being aware of how YouTube fucking works, even though it's his fucking goddamn career, his job, his livelihood. You'd think he would have fucking clued himself up on what his audience would fucking see across several different fucking devices to make sure his content is being consumed in the best possible fucking way. This is his responsibility. He has not done the homework himself to make sure of this. YouTube implemented it, but it's just a Phil to fucking enact it, and he chose not to even fucking educate himself on this fucking matter. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh my fucking god. I mean, if you check the description of fucking his channel. Yep. He's at, this is brand new, I think. I don't think it's usually included. Usually it's only these two fucking things that are fucking on the fucking thing, the description. This, I think, is brand fucking new. Today I'll be playing Dead Space Remake on the Xbox Series X. Fucking hooray for that. Change happened. Finally. Only took 15 goddamn years, Phil.
And it's usually on the mobile version or an app. It's usually a screw up and oversight on their behalf. This is not shocking. And that's really stupid, but hey, what can you do, right? So thank you for telling me. In fact, here. Today, I will be playing Dead Space Remake on the Xbox Series X. There. Save. I just added it. I added the line. Do you put the game's title in the tags? There are technically no tags for live streams until they go on demand, I believe. Like if I scroll all the way down here. Oh, actually, there are.
I fucking love this man. This is his job. This is his career. This is how he fucking... This is his life, essentially. How does he earn money? How does he afford to pay his mortgage, pay his bills, feed his family? By fucking being a YouTuber. This is all he's fucking got. And he's like fucking condescending to guy, and there's never been a fact, there's never been a way to do this or do that or do this. He never looks. He never fucking bothers his arse to fucking check this shit out. He had no idea he could fucking upload videos without them shown to other people on their fucking subscription feed. You can upload videos and have it be not shown as a no notification. It's possible, it's very fucking possible to do that. Phil had no idea. My fucking god, Phil, Jesus Christ. This is this Phil's job. This is meant to be a professional at work here. And he has no fucking clue at how to fucking operate on the fucking platform he relies on to fucking live. He has no fucking... Jesus Christ. One more fucking time. He goes from kind of condescending to, oh, wait a second, I'm wrong.
No tags for live streams until they go on demand, I believe. Like if I scroll all the way down here. Oh, actually, there are.
Dumbass.
Okay, I added the tags. Dead Space Remake and Dead Space 2023 to the stream. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's just like, how many redundancies do I have to put into it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so now, I have to put, the title of the stream has the name of the game. The description of the stream needs the name of the game. I have to put the name of the game into the game I'm playing on the stream. Then I have to put in the tags the name of the game. And hopefully one of those things hits so you know what game I'm playing. Right? Do you see what I'm saying about how YouTube, they work? Like, yikes. Why be better? No, right now we're not interested at all in playing more Pokemon stuff. He says, have you ever considered playing Pokemon during community events? No. I'm a variety gamer. We played a very lengthy Pokemon playthrough. I don't have any plans to go back to Pokemon right now. Hold on.
Just like that, he fucked off.
So.
Oh, he's back.
I just turned on my fan because, phew, it's actually getting a little warm in here. Today we have full sun outside. And
fuck, Phil said phew to indicate how warm he was. You could have just said, I turned the fan on because it's kind of fucking hot. No, he's like, no, I turned my fan on because, phew, it's warm in here. See, if he'd not said phew, we would not have had a fucking clue that it was actually fucking warm.
I just turned on my fan because, phew, it's actually getting a little warm in here. Today we have full sun outside, and even though my blinds are all the way down, you can't see the sun. It does tend to heat up the office, so I wanted to get my fan on. This is going to be annoying. Excuse me. This is going to be annoying because... it's about to be February. February, we should be fine. March will probably be fine. But once we get late March, early April, that's when it starts to get warm here in Washington. And I got to put my air conditioner in. And when I put my air conditioner in, these blinds don't work anymore. My blinds broke in the office. And this is not an issue day to day because now I don't want light in here because of my new lighting setup. But when I put that air conditioner in, I'm going to have to try to get that thing installed. And those blinds, I can't pull them up. If I do, they'll be stuck up forever. They're just busted. It looks like I have to buy some new blinds at some point this year. I hope I can make enough money to do that because they're expensive. These blinds, I remember when I bought them. Each window was over $100, like $100 to $200, and then the bedroom window was over $200. So I think overall I spent like $600, something crazy like that, to put the blinds upstairs. So I can just imagine getting new blinds or maybe blackout curtains. I think I might want to do blackout curtains, but I can just imagine what it's going to cost. Probably $200, $300 just to get blackout curtains in one window. Have to figure it out when we get to it. Blackout drapes are much cheaper now, says Ronnie Blaze. Are they? The thing is, my window is a weird size. It's not a normal size window. So I can't just go buy what they have at the store. They have to measure, and then they have to custom order, and it's custom install. It's super annoying. Super annoying that they have to do that, because it's going to be more expensive. Way more expensive. It was the same thing when I got these. I should change out this white cloth for a black one. I should get another piece of black felt. You think so? I don't think I have a... I don't think I have one right now. I have green for Christmas. I'm pretty sure you don't want green, right? You think so? You think the double black cloth would be better than the white there? That piece of black felt? Also, we're almost in February, and I told you guys in February I would change the setup behind me, remember? I am. I'm going to change the artwork. We're going to have new artwork here for February. So. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Gray would contrast with the white and black. Gray? Gray felt? I don't think gray would even pick up that well on a camera. No. Black makes the print stand out better. Fair point. I got to see, because I got a longer piece of artwork, and then I got another Mega Man artwork that I'm going to put up for February. I got to figure out which way to put them so they're on camera and they fit. I'll have to see. All right, guys. That's the podcast. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed in any way, whether you liked the stream, whether you tipped. We don't have anything else. I can't say anything. No super chats, no membership. But thank you to anyone who contributed in any way. Good show today. And I hope that you will stick around, even though we're ending the podcast. We're about to jump back into Dead Space Remake, which is going to be exciting, obviously. I'm excited for day 2, see where we go, see how the game advances. All right, and thank you for chilling with me. All right, great show. And coming soon, I hope you're ready for some football.
Shut the fuck up.
For having...
Get past that shit.
So there you go. Of course, I'm a giant hypocrite for having something involving sports on my stream when I don't like sports. It's not that I don't like them, it's just I'm just not into them anymore. I do actually enjoy like watching American football and stuff. I just haven't in ages. So, all right, we gotta change this over to the Dead Space color scheme. See that? And you guys had told me you did not want the bar, the leaderboard bar at the bottom of the screen for this playthrough, so we don't have it anymore. I took it off. See that? All right. I think we're ready to go. Like, I don't think I really have anything else to do. I actually don't have to use the restroom or anything. Hold on. Ooh! Trying to straighten the cord out. The cord's been weird recently. The cord's kind of like started to like tangle a little bit, which is odd because it's a short ass cord. So why is it like twisting and tangling on itself? It's bizarre what it's doing. All right, you guys ready to just get started? Jump right in. Is this where the camera was, by the way? Because I'm trying to remember. I want to make sure I'm not blocking anything. Hold on, let me double check. Nope, I had it in the far upper right. Okay, let me move it to the far upper right. Like that.
As usual, Phil's in the far right. No surprises there.
Is that good? Is that centered? No, it's not. It seems to be off. Ugh. It's jumping all over the place. See that, right? It's like jumping around. Is that good? Hold on. Is that better? Is it centered now? Because the camera's centered. Looks good now, right? Looks centered? Well, let me know if that looks centered. I can't freaking tell. Okay. We're going to get started. In Dead Space, good evening, more Dead Space. It is time. Indeed, it is time for more Dead Space. Have you gaming this up? Are you getting SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake? I don't know. We were talking about that this morning. That's literally one of the discussions on the podcast is I'm actually going to be here Wednesday now. Originally, I was only going to be here through Tuesday, but now I have an extra streaming day on Wednesday. What do people want to see me start? Do you want to see me try Hi-Fi Rush? Do you want to see me start SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake? Do you want to see me try GoldenEye 007? We have all these options now that weren't even like present a couple days ago. So the question is, what do you guys want? I gotta turn on my headphones. I can't even hear. I should turn off the lights. There's no lights on in my office. Zero lights. All it is, there's the ambient light behind me, and there's my ring light, so you can see me. That's it. There's no other lights on in this room. You know that, right?
Did he really fucking claim he had no lights on in his office apart from the two very prominent lights in his office? I fucking need to fucking show you guys that in full screen for Jesus Christ. Hold on. One more time.
A couple days ago. So, the question is, what do you guys want? I gotta turn on my headphones. I can't even hear. I should turn off the lights. There's no lights on in my office. Zero lights. All it is, there's the ambient light behind me, and there's my ring light, so you can see me. That's it.
And then you got the fucking, what was... Judgy as well, right behind you. Judgy is fucking judging you. The fucking, you fucking Pac-Man ghost light. Judgy. Shout out to fucking Judgy, who's always is on as well. Brighten up the goddamn fucking office.
No other lights on in this room. You know that, right? That's it.
The guy has three light sources, three prominent light sources in the room. And Phil's asked, you turn off the lights in your fucking office to fucking enhance the experience of the game. And Phil's like, there's no lights on anyway. Apart from that big ass string light right in front of my face. Apart from Judgy behind me, going through several fucking different colours. And as well as the LED lights all around at the back of the fucking office. Apart from them, there's no other lights whatsoever. Fuck me, man. Anyway, the bingo's almost over, it looks like.
Okay, that was fast loading, huh? That was some fast damn loading. All right, you guys ready to resume? Okay, here we go. What's up, Darth Gallbach? Good to see you. All right, everyone, welcome.
Oh, sadly, that's going to be the bingo. We had one free space because we had 25 snorts. We actually had quite a lot of snorts. So we had one free space, and I think I'm going to tick it here. What I mean by that is, and that's a double bingo earned right there. We were 3 away from a full house, sadly. Phil did not blow bubbles on stream. He didn't have 10 burps. We didn't have 100 likes here either. It is what it is. 3 away from a full house. 22 out of 25. Quite a strong game. But sadly, it wasn't a full house. It was not to fucking be on this occasion. It's a shame. Anyway, it is what it is. Nothing I can do. Bug bingo mechanics dude, and all that jazz. I guess before we even leave the stream, we can refresh it and see how Phil's doing. So let's see that.
All right, this is another new room over here we didn't go to yet. It wasn't
Phil
open.
has not gained a single fucking tip since starting recording for gameplay for YouTube. So that's like, half an hour gone essentially if I'm fucking playing, like. Is it half an hour gone? 20, yeah, about 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes now since Phil began recording for YouTube. And he's not gained a fucking dollar in tips. So there you fucking go. I'm going to end how it always ends. Go to Pixar Animations. The excellently talented Pixar Animations. And we're going to end how it always ends by playing Notorious PIG contributions. If you have not subscribed to Pixar Animations, what in the fuck is wrong with you? The guy's got some incredible robust content, for God's sake. And this video here is DSP Gaming a Cult. This video is incredible. It is unbelievable. But that's for you guys to check out and enjoy. For now, I'm going to end how I always end by playing Notorious PIG contributions. Don't fucking start playing yet. I'm not ready. I'm fucking trying to do the outro. Anyway, guys, thank you very much once again for joining me for some bingo. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your weekend. What little remains of it for most people. And yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow, Monday, for some more DSP Bingo fun. So until then, I do hope you guys have fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Until then, have a good one, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.
On September 14th...
Whoa. That's still 1.25 speed, because I had Phil on 1.25 speed. Nah, we enjoy this normal fucking speed. We don't fucking fast forward through fucking, contributions, for fuck's sake. No. We enjoy this, and it's meant to be enjoyed normal speed. So, anyway, that was a fucking false start. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
Alright, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant, fucking gone.